Good evening, everyone. It's your main man, Omni, the Omni Scientist, coming to you live from outer space. Today, in the very first ever Old School Sundays, I finally gave in to the casual pressure from the fans, and I'll spend a day per week where I play a non-Omnified old game that you won't see anyone else play. We'll probably play some games, a lot of the games that I haven't played before, and we just started playing this last night, actually, after a little bit of Omnified Sekiro. Just because I was looking forward to it and other reasons, and so we are in the middle of it, a few hours into it, I guess, and I'm greatly enjoying it. Hi, Queenie. Hello. Thank you for being here. I just got done on my some omnification work on Dark Souls 1. Made some videos I'll be editing later, and so working hard to get that ready for prime time when I'm done with Sekiro, so that'll be real fun. Best streams on Twitch. In this game here, we play a patron who has escaped the labyrinth and is on a quest to reform the world that was split asunder by the Sartan race thousands of years ago. This game takes place in the Deathgate Cycle series, written by Margaret Weis and Tracy Hickman. It's a point-and-click first-person adventure game, and it's lots of fun. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show, baby. All right. Realize my camera blocks a few things here, but that's gonna have to be okay. I'm gonna be reading everything. We just broke into a merchant's house here. We're trying to get into the Tower of the Brotherhood in order to find Sartan artifacts. We're a little bit deviated from our first mission here, which was to like fix the pipe fittings in the dwarven place. We'll have to get back to that. So we just broke into this merchant's house here, and we have to murder the merchant to get into the Thieves Guild. Murder! I assume you won't actually murder him, right? Let's look around. The house is all but empty. Its contents, save for a few spare items, have been taken away. Let's look at the clock. It's strange that the clock was left here when all the other furnishings were taken. Closer examination reveals that the clock is bolted onto the mantle. You also see that the only moving part is its one hand. There's no winding key, no gears or wheels, and therefore, as far as you can tell, no way to keep time. I assume we're gonna... Oh, is this a quest? Or a puzzle? What? Oh. Oh no, it's a combination? Oh, we don't know it yet. Ooh, poetry book. Let's just read the poetry book. Oh no. This game's pretty neat. Love poems. Uh-oh. Love poems. The wind, she lifts from the moist in the morn, or the mist. She breathes the first day of the day. She flies towards the rise as she's born, but dies before she's away. When time comes for wine, she doth linger, and trails her hand in this stream. She knows as it flows through her fingers, it's far deeper than it seems. Okay. Sounds lewd. Beware the rare time she toils. She wears down mountains in her path. The friends she depends on are loyal, but all else should fear of her wrath. Give me some wine. She sings of all things in her chorus. The rustle of leaves is her song. The rustle, betrayed by the shade of the forest, the time when dark fall sees her gone. That's it? Is this supposed to be a clue? It is a clue. Mist in the morn. Born. It is a clue. Remember this? Misty morn. Wine time. Okay. So it goes misty morn, wine time. Oh, okay. Memory time. God, I'm gonna forget by the time it takes for this book to open. All right, so Mist in the Morn, Misty Morn. Then that Born one. Then the Wine, or was there a Born one? I don't know. Misty Morn, then Wine Time. Then that Toil one. And Shade or something? I don't know, I don't remember. Can you write these down? Dark Time, can you write these down for me, Queenie? Dark Time, Misty Morn, Wine Time, Toil Time, Mid-Cycle. Write them down. Hey, please. Thank you. Let's see how many are in the combination here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's only 3. Okay. So it's Misty Morn, Wine Time, Toil Time. Right? Misty Morn, Wine. How do I? Wine Time, Toil Time. Which one's Toil Time? Nothing happens, really? Did I do it right? Are we already on Misty Morn? So there's a third one we're missing then? Okay. So Misty Morn is the first one, and the Wine Time. Then the Toil Time. In the Dark Time. Okay. So Misty Morn we're already on. Then Wine Time. And Toil and Dark, yeah, thanks. Ooh. One of the stones surrounding the fireplace pops open. Thank you, Queenie. Inside the compartment you discover a leather-bound journal. Let us read the leather-bound journal. Where is it? Oh, we have to pick it up. I like reading books in this game. No pages? Oh my god. First entry. I'm not used to keeping a journal, but my thoughts are in turmoil, and I have no one to talk to about them. I figure that by writing down my feelings, I might be able to sort through them. Put simply, I have met a woman. She's incredible. She's beautiful, rich, and she has huge tits. The perfect match for me. I saw her in the gardens. She was sitting at the fountain, looking over the flowers, and she said in a melodious voice, "Everything here is so beautiful. I love it so much." She breathed heavily and pouted. She was so cute that I had to approach. I snuck up behind her and grabbed her ass, then whispered, "How much?" She looked rather startled, but recovered nicely, obviously recognizing me as the most successful merchant in the city. Thus I could get away with grabbing her ass. "The garden takes me away from my horrible life," she replied. "I love it more than anything, truth be told." "That was before you met me," I stated. She giggled. At that moment, I knew that she was for me. I never met anyone that I've reacted to so strongly. I must have her. Normally, women pursue me. I am the most successful merchant in the city, and the notoriety of my magic amulet is widespread. But I've never invested so much of myself in one woman. If she won't have me, I don't know what I'll do. More later. Is there gonna be more? Yeah. 7th entry. Every time I see her, I yearn to spend more and more time. Does everything sound good, by the way, and look good? We've started meeting at the old stream where I played when I was a child. It makes me so happy to show her my old haunts. Taking her across the stepping stones was an absolute joy. She would only walk across while holding my hand. She was terrified of getting her dress wet. Each step took her further away from the shore, and by the 5th, the last, she collapsed in my arms. I'll have to take her back here more often. Great. 11th entry. Deidre is beginning to open up to me. Her life, although not quite the horror story she believes it to be, has been hard. Her father died when she was young, and her mother remarried a cruel man who tries to control Dietrich's life. He doesn't care about her. He only thinks about her dowry, what she's worth. Sorry. He wants to only to preserve her. As a marriage object. She doesn't remember much about her real father. She does recall that he used to read her bedtime stories when she was very young. One especially her fancy, the bouncing beans. When I told her that I was read the same story long ago, she smiled so sweetly that it warmed my whole day. Aww. I must have her as my wife, regardless of her penny-pinching stepfather. He may ask for the world, but I will pay it. More later. 20th entry. Her stepfather has cloistered her away. It was obviously his plan to allow her to be with me just long enough to whet my interest. And now, oh yeah, that's how you spell wet. W-H-E-T. I would have forgotten that though. And now that the relationship has progressed, he has snatched her off and is demanding a wedding. I certainly don't mind the idea of a wedding. I made the decision long ago. Wow, what about it? What about what she wants, huh? What about what she wants? Just kidding. But I do object to his keeping me away from her while he decides what the dowry will be. Undoubtedly, he is poring over financial records trying to calculate how much he can safely gouge out of me. All I can do is wait. 21st century. This waiting is driving me mad. I've beaten off at least 20 times and I'm running out of curly necks. I can't concentrate on my business. I am useless for any task. I repeatedly asked her stepfather if he has to come to a decision, and each time he sends me away without an answer. The last time he bellowed that he would send a messenger when his decision was made, and then I should stop bothering him in the meantime. So what can I do? I wait and buy more Kleenex. 22nd entry. Since I cannot do my job, I've decided to commission a portrait, if only to use up some time while I await the messenger. Naturally, I have hired Leonard Bogash. His reputation for excellence is widespread throughout the realms. He is due to arrive in the next few days. 23rd entry. This portrait goes well. I told Leonard to draw me with a larger bulge in my pants than I normally have. He has lived up to his reputation. However, the endless hours of sitting do not take my mind off my prospective bride. Instead, the modeling just gives me more time to dwell on missing her. I expect the messenger any day now. According to her stepfather, I am to give the dowry directly to the messenger. Only after he delivers it will I see my darling Deirdre again. I argued about handing over what I expected to be a fortune to a stranger. So we agreed that the messenger would identify himself with a few facts that only my fiancé and I would know. Then again, I would have agreed to anything to hurry the old coot up. The painting is done and still the messenger hasn't arrived. I wonder if that man realizes the pain he is putting me through, or if he even cares. Sorry. Sorry, hi. The messenger has finally arrived. After confirming his identity, I gratefully handed over the obscene sum that Deirdre's stepfather demanded. It will take quite a few years to regain that amount, but any amount would be worth it to end my torment. No, all his money's gone. Deirdre is due here at any time, so I must end this. Oh my god. 72nd entry. I have finally confronted the Brotherhood about the unfair taxes which they... Wait, what happened to his woman? Which they levy against the town. They act as if they own Skarvesh. They have been a thorn in my side ever since I arrived here. Thus far, I've given them no reason for taking action against me. But now I'm a little worried that I've provoked them with my talk about unfair taxes. I can only hope that my amulet will keep them at bay. A lot of reading in this game, huh? 73rd entry. I am certain of it now. They are after me. I replaced the lock on my door with the best I could find. But it didn't stop last night's intruder. If not for my amulet, I'd be dead. I'm getting out of here. Sooner or later, they're going to figure out how to neutralize my magic. And when they do, I'm done for. I'm packing up everything I can carry, and I'll be out of here tomorrow. Interesting. Do 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 do. Let's look at the fireplace. The fireplace is made of a regular but expertly fitted stone. A full-length mural hangs above the broad mantel. The full-length mural features a richly dressed young man proudly displaying a glowing amulet. So, what would you do here now, Queenie? I know what to do. Do you know what to do? That's right, we're gonna cast Great Reality Pocket on the painting. I'm gonna guess this is what we do. Cast the magic. Ooh. You form the spell in the air. The glowing lines float over the mural and sink into the surface. An uneven circle, like a hole in the painting, pulls back from the center to the frame, leaving something like a doorway into the scene. A figure stands uncomfortably in the center of the artist's studio, clutching his cock. I just felt like saying that. You climb into the mantle and into the painting. You find yourself standing in the artist's studio facing a young man, awkwardly holding himself in a stiff pose. Wink, wink.
Hello, my good man. Have you seen the artist? I'm getting very tired of standing in this position.
That voice sounds very familiar. I'm the new artist. Please don't move.
I am the new artist. Please, don't move. The light is perfect on you.
New artist? I commissioned a mural from Leonard Bogosh, not from some apprentice no name. Run along and get my artist before I get peeved with you. Go now.
Really? He's not surprised I'm in his painting? Before you know what you're doing, you've taken a step back from his onslaught, out of the painting, and you tumble onto the floor. Okay, let's do that again.
Hello, my good man.
Yes, he told me to tell you to take a break.
Yes, he told me to tell you to take a break.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. That position had me stiffening up. Not really worth the effort, if you ask me. I'm only doing it to fill time anyway. Who are you, by the way?
I'm trying to think of what game he's in. Oh my god, all the dialogue in this game is cuckoo. Should we say we're just a traveler? I'm here to kill you and take your amulet. I'm a jewelry salesman. Can I interest you in an amulet? And try for the one you have, of course. I'm a collector. I heard about your amulet. I was wondering if you'd be willing to part with it. I'm a messenger from your wife-to-be. She sent me with the dowry information you've been waiting for. Should we say that? Yeah. Let's say that. Or we can be funny. Let's say, let's be funny at first.
I'm a jewelry salesman. Can I interest you in an amulet? In trade for the one you have, of course.
Trade my amulet? Are you daft, man? This amulet is
the
the
game
pride
volume
of my
fine,
life.
or?
I'd never give it up, much less trade it for a worthless substitute. I'll thank you to leave, now.
Now thank you to leave. Is it okay? I have it quieter than my voice. I know that's loud, but what can you do?
Hello, my good man.
Yes.
Well,
Okay, messenger from where to be.
I'm a messenger from your wife-to-be. She sent me with the dowry information you've been waiting for.
Oh? What does my little doe want?
She wants her magic amulet? That's not gonna work, is it?
It's quite simple. She wants your magic amulet.
She wants my amulet? My most prized possession? I don't believe it. How do I know you aren't lying?
Yeah, I don't, like it said in the journal that they gave the messenger some data that only the like to prove their identity. You know, I don't have that information. How about we like stroke his dick?
Do you think I would be so stupid as to try to lie to such an obviously intelligent and perceptive man?
Well, yes, of course. However, I must verify this information, as I'm sure you understand. I can't just give away something this valuable to someone who claims to be a messenger from my fiancée. The person she was to send was supposed to know some very personal facts about her, things no one besides me would know. If you can answer these questions, I'll believe you are who you say. First, can you tell me what her favorite bedtime story was?
The bouncing beans. Omni knows how to do one thing. It's remember small details concerning women.
The bouncing beans?
Interesting. Now, tell me this. How many stepping stones were there over the old creek where we used to meet?
5.
5?
There's only one more. What did I whisper to my lady the first time we met?
Pretty good, aren't I? I'm a little bit of a player. And the first thing he whispered to her was, you remember, Queenie? Hey, Russia. Old School Sundays, gonna play some old games. They're really fun. Best streamer to give them to you. Playing Deathgate here, where we have to on a quest to reform the world after we're split apart. Queenie, the correct answer is how much? Look at yeah, I'm pretty good.
How much?
That's correct. You've
Where's the ink?
answered
I
all
would.
of my questions. I have no choice but to believe that you are who you claim to be. As I have told my lady,
I would have
give
really
up
impressed
anything
Inky.
to be with her. She obviously wishes to test this promise by asking for my most prized possession. I will give it to you in hopes that she will realize that my love for her surpasses any material item.
Well, yeah, but like she. Yeah. I impressed you. Good. I think she would have been a little surprised though. You're probably not surprised. He sighs heavily as he removes the amulet from around his neck and hands it to you. You bow and walk away out of the painting and back into the house. I've been made fun of for having a poor memory by her before. You've never made fun of me by that, about that, right? Russia, you doing good today? Wait, what happened? Did I get the amulet? You understand? No. Yeah, so that's why. It's kind of like I told you so. Look at the amulet. It's a lovely silver amulet which glows a very faint white. So we got the amulet. So we need to get the amulet to prove that we killed him, so he's dead, I guess. Didn't we, like, need him for something? Let's go talk to the kid, by the way. I kind of rushed through the kid yesterday. Before we turn in the amulet, let's go talk to the kid. And, about stuff. It's Frodo, Russia.
What can I help you with now?
Tell me about the information. You can really fuck with this MIDI music because it's like so short, you know? The sounds are so kind of short. This is what acid sounds like. Oh my god. It's my jam.
Tell me about the information.
I bought it from an ex-member of the Brotherhood. He claims that this parchment contains the codes to open the tower's treasure room. There's no way to verify it without actually getting inside the tower, so I had to buy it at face value. I don't really understand it anyway. I have no idea what the first line, "by their time to die," means. The second line is a list of continents above Skirvash that partially obscure
No, you guys,
the sun
wake up.
throughout the month. We can't see which one it is at this time of day
No
because
sleep.
the sun is behind the tower.
Wait, we have to pay attention to this.
Overall, I don't know how
We have to pay
to use
attention to
that
this.
information, but it might come in handy.
Wait. By the time to die, the second line is a list of continents above Skirvash to partially obscure the sun. We can't see which one it is at this time of the day because the sun is behind the tower. Overall, I don't know how much. Okay. Jesus.
How much did it all cost?
As I suspected,
Yeah, I know.
it cost
Or
everything I
you did?
had.
Good.
Sorry there's no change.
What can you tell me about the wealthy merchant on the edge of town?
He was the most prominent and successful merchant in town until a couple of weeks ago. Then he just dropped out of sight. Rumor had it that he had a run-in with the Brotherhood. Maybe it had something to do with the stiff taxes the Brotherhood
Who do you think's doing the
places
voice
on any
acting?
transaction in Skirvash.
Do you think it's an adult?
I always thought that he'd be safe from the Brotherhood. He has a magic amulet that
It sounds
keeps
like a
him
kid.
warm, and he's never without
Like
it.
an actual kid.
That's about all I know. Except I heard that he keeps a journal
It's good,
hidden
Russia.
away inside his house. I hope
Or is
that
it a
helps,
woman?
although I can't imagine how.
It might be a woman. Aw, Russia. It might, you know, they always have women do like kid voices sometimes. Like a grown woman. Sounds kind of like a woman.
That's all. Thanks for the information.
Thanks for the
Very well.
information.
Good luck to you. You'll need it.
Yeah, it's a woman. I'm gonna know what a woman sound like. All right, let's go turn in our. Oh wait! I like it. Like you could. So one thing I like in this game is like that you can do anything with like a lot of the items, and I've been finding out. And like, I mean, you can do a lot of stuff that you don't have to do. Like, and it seems like you can prank everybody with your spells. So let's like prank them with our spells real quick. Let's cast like heat.
Very funny, wizard.
Aww.
Do you know any useful spells?
He's fanned himself. Okay, let's make him cold.
You're a riot, wizard. I'm going to catch my death if you keep this up. Or someone is.
Oh, he threatened me. Okay. These guys are so funny.
If I want something from you, I'll take it from your dead body.
I'll take it from your dead body, Trebek. I'll take it from your dead body. Look at this fucking bread slice. Oh, you guys can't see it. All right, let's talk to Hugh.
Yes. Is there something else?
This sounds pretty serious. Let's just like let's exhaust the dialogue. I skipped to this yesterday.
This sounds pretty serious. Why haven't you taken care of him before? Why ask me?
We sent a man out.
He didn't come back. He died?
If you succeed, then you have earned a place in the Brotherhood. If you fail, then we haven't lost another man.
What happened to this other guy?
It's as simple as that.
I have the amulet. Here it is.
I have the amulet. Here it is.
I didn't think you could do it. Now I have no doubts that you're perfect for the Brotherhood. Come with me.
Hugh strides to the door with you tagging behind. We're gonna join the Brotherhood, which is led by a woman. Remember. He loads you up to the front of the tower. With motions too quick to follow, rendered in the blink of an eye, he has opened a concealed door. Like I'm sure it's something like this, like. All right. He ducks inside and motions you to follow. We're inside. Ooh.
This is the Tower of the Brotherhood, my friend. You'll come to know it well. To the right is the storeroom where we keep the key crystals. You'll learn more about those after you've joined. In front is the legendary treasure room, and to the left is the initiation room. It is here that we go.
We're on such like a deviation from what we're doing originally, which is with the dwarves. So we have it still to do that stuff. I really like this game so far. I like this game because there's like a lot going on and there's like different like things that we're involved with, you know? Like we're on like a complete tangent right here with this, you know what I mean? So I like that. It's not just like straight like even though it might be actually, but like, you know what I mean? I like keeping stuff in my mind. Okay. What? Oh my God.
I noticed that you've taken a beating recently. This healing salve should help. A good assassin is never without it. Wait here. I will be back in an hour or so to proceed with the initiation. Try not to think about the pain involved.
Why is there blood on the table? All right, let's make up a backup save here in case we fuck up or something. Am I gonna die? Let's look at the blood. The table is roughly hewn and covered with old and faded stains that look suspiciously like blood. Look at that angry face right there. The bloodstained table is the room's sole furnishing. Only the shutter high on the wall further breaks the monotony. I don't think I can reach the shutter. The window's too high up on the wall. Wait, what am I supposed to do here? Are we fucked? Oh, let's get on the table. You jump up on the table, look around, and climb back down again. Can I push the table? Push the table. You push the table, and then get on the table. You climb into the stained table and flip open the shuttered window. The sun bursts through the opening, somewhat obscured by the distant shape of the floating continent of Shegra. Remember? That was a clue. We had the buy your time to die, and then the continent that blocks the sun. So remember that, Queenie Shegra. You will remember that for me. That is your sole duty and purpose. Sole duty and purpose. So let's close this, right? And then we want to pull this back. Now what do we do? Can we leave? Oh, we can leave. Okay. Well, are we trying to get into this treasure room right here? Is that what he told us was like a... Is that the... What? Okay, what's in here? Look at the door. The oak door to the right is closed and locked by a metal monstrosity of which you've never seen the like. Don't I have a lockpick? Can I put a lockpick on there? Oh yeah. You said we can't enter yet? Well, we're gonna enter. Let's twist, this is, I don't get this, let's twist it. Clank, okay. I don't get this. Shake, clack, do we want that? Tilt? I don't understand that minigame. When I first like read it, like it sounded like they all have to be the same, the hey guys room, woohoo! So let's do shake, clack, we want clack? I thought it would have to be 3 of the same sound. Tilt, thunk, no. Twist? How about pull? Oh my god, there's like a lot of different combinations here. Tick? Tilt? Thunk. Tilt? Twist? No, I think that sounded good though. Oh, what did I do? Did I do pull? Yeah, tick. Tilt? That sounds good to me. And shake? No? Did I do that last time? Shake? No, that's not what I wanted to do. Pull. Tilt. Twist? Oh. Twist? Pull? Shake? I don't understand. What do we want here? I wish I paid better attention to what the kid said how to use this thing. Okay, so pull and shake. Hold on, so that's the second one? We have to keep track of this shit. So tilt, we did shake, pull, so what about pull, shake? Is that what we just did, pull, shake? I think so, what about Tilt, shake, pull. I don't know if I'm supposed to be like using my brain here. Nah, I'm just doing random ones. Okay, tilt, shake, pull. How about tilt? I think we did tilt, shake, twist already. Tilt, twist, shake. There's a lot of combinations here. Twist, shake. Like, tilt, twist, pull. All right, pull, twist, shake. I don't know. We have to write down what we're doing. Pull, tilt, twist.
What are you doing out of the initiation room? We don't look kindly on disobedience here, initiate.
He drives his home point with a very nasty looking dagger. Dead! Oh no. Okay, we gotta write these down. Will it tell me how this works? We died. All right, okay. Let's do, let's use use game development logic here. The first one's not gonna be it's gonna be the third one probably, okay? Just because of how the brain works. It's gonna be shake. So okay, I'm gonna have you write this down, Queenie. Shake, pull, tilt. Oh! First try. I don't know if there's any rhyme or reason with that. Let's go inside that door. Light radiates from a huge gem in the ceiling onto a stone statue of a woman wearing a green crystal necklace. What the hell is this shit? Look at the field. The field of light is definitely magical. It glows the same eerie red as the gem above. Let's enter the field. You walk right up to the wavering field and tentatively place a foot inside the circle of light. A few sparks fly and pain shoots up into your leg. You jump back with a yelp. For a few moments, you nurse your smoking foot and fervently hope no one heard your rather loud reaction. Okay, well, let's try this. There's a statue here. Statue's exquisitely carved form of a beautiful woman with no arms, though. Okay, if you're into armless chicks, she's pretty hot. Green crystal necklace draped over her shoulders. So she stands in the field of light produced by a huge gem. Let's cast motion on it. Motion? I don't know. Which works on humanoid-shaped inanimate objects. Just, I don't know, why not? Cast motion on the statue. Oh, it worked! She's moving! Oh, fuck. You trace the lines of the spell into the air. The magic envelops the statue. For a few moments, nothing seems to happen. Suddenly, the still form quivers. Stone legs, never intended to walk, uproot themselves. The statue begins to move jerkily towards you. With every step, it breaks apart. Stone fragments fall away from newly made joints. As soon as it's made its way outside the glowing field, it collapses into a heap. The crystal necklace remains in the statue's neck, but safely outside the killing field. Okay, I'm gonna get the necklace, I guess. The necklace is made up of 6 long green crystals strung together in a loop. I don't know how this helps me out in opening that one door, though. Let's just save here real quick. I don't know when that guy appears. It gave me the option to wear the necklace. Should I wear it? You are wearing the necklace. Okay. What, does that help me? What? So now what? Can I go inside the killing field now? Maybe I can go inside the killing field. You walk. Oh no. Okay. I don't know. So what is this necklace supposed to do? What happens if we try to leave? You sneak toward the outer door, but there's no way to get by the guard there. So we have to open this now? Push the emerald hand. The emerald hand signs to the wall and pops out again. I'm gonna see if any of them stick. None of them stick? Wait, what are we supposed to do here? So we got this necklace. Can we close the door? It pops open again, the door, no, close. Maybe we count the necklace. Like, what do you mean with the necklace? Put the necklace. Can we escape? I don't know. Kind of interesting that you can. I guess we can escape. We can't go through the field of the necklace. I tried. The window's too small to fit through. Really? What did the kids say? Buy your time to die? It said buy your time to die. And then, what was the name of that continent? Shugara? What does that have to do with anything? Shagra. Buy your time to die? Is that like a code? Is there anything, do any of these start with buy? Bloodstone. Okay, bloodstone. Is there any, oh, okay. Then umber, buy. Then buy your, so U for Y and your, and then O, is there an O? There better be an O. There's no, oh, okay. Push opal, then U. Man, this is a long combination, dude. Is there an R? Buy your time. Is there a T? Topaz, T. Buy your iron for I, time. Time, oh my, wait, what? Oh, that's it. Okay, the emerald hand slides into the wall and then pops out again. You hear a quiet rumble, like hitting gear. I got it. I'm smart. I'm glad I'm talking to that kid again. Like hitting gears turning. Slowly the wall splits and swings open to reveal a hidden chamber beyond. 25 points. Let's go through the door. Well, I guess we should save. Did I save yet? Am I gonna die? 4? For a treasure room, this chamber is surprisingly bare. Its only distinguishing feature is the platform in the center. You step onto the wide platform to get a better view of the entire room. Okay, there's a pedestal. Look at the pedestal. Pedestal is hexagonal in shape and flat on top. A gutter runs around the surface much like an indent frame. Can I put this on there? There's 6. I guess take off the necklace and put it on there? I don't know. You lay the crystal necklace on the pedestal into the indentations that frame the flattened top. Light erupts from the pedestal and soon envelops the entire chamber. When your eyesight is cleared, you notice that the room is filled with treasure. Coins and gems, of course, but also ancient artifacts of inestimable value. Ooh. Well, there's a lot of shit here, man. Let's take the crystal globe.
So it appears you have your own agenda besides joining the Brotherhood. I like a devious mind. I just like it separate from the skull that holds it.
But I got 5 points for grabbing the crystal globe, so that wasn't the wrong choice. Proceeds to demonstrate his point using you as a visual aid. But we died. Did we take too long? What if we took too long? Let's try that again. But we got 5 points for Oh, we took too long. Oh God. Okay, we got everything. On your way back, you slip on some of the loose gems lying on the floor. You fall headfirst onto the hard surface of the platform. The impact stirs an involuntary yelp of pain. That noise echoes out the opening in the wall down the tower's main hall. Before you can get to your feet, a guard comes bursting into the chamber led by Hugh himself. How's this gonna be different?
I like you. You're a thief after my own heart. Unfortunately, we can't suffer someone who's tried to steal from the Brotherhood to live. I'll try to make this as painless as possible.
He draws out a wicked-looking dirk and advances towards the platform. Wait, oh, I'm supposed to do something here? Save! Save yourself, Omni! What do I do? We have to cast a spell on him. What the hell am I gonna... Swap? Swap. Oh, maybe I have to read from the book or something. You steps onto the platform and with one graceful movement slides a blade deep into your heart. You don't feel much pain, but you are very aware when your heart ceases to function. Maybe I have to read the book? Do I have time to read this book? The Kixie Winsy Handbook. There can't be a spell in here, right? I'll read this in a second. I thought I saw a platform. Dead again. Sure, we'll cast heat on him, I guess. It's not gonna do anything.
An interesting tactic, wizard, but making me uncomfortable won't keep you alive.
Okay. Can I hit him with the zapper? I feel like I should be keeping a death count now. Let's hit him with the zinger.
You can't bribe your way out of this one, thief.
Dead again! Hi, Inky. I'll read these books when we get to safety. You think there's a spell in here? Yeah. So hey, how do we, let's try to swap the guard. Nope. You never get close enough to the guard to touch him. Hugh's dagger would be in your spleen first. Okay. How do we get past this? Save yourself from me. Take the necklace. What? You snatch the key crystals from the pedestal. This causes the contents of the room to be transported back to space between realities. Fortunately for you, this doesn't include the person. This doesn't include the person standing on the platform. Unfortunately for you and the guard, this happens to include them. When expressions of disbelief, they fade away, along with the remainder of the treasure. Ha! I live. You'd have been impressed by my puzzle-solving skills, Inky. Like everyone else was here, they were so impressed with me earlier. All right, well, from all that, we got a healing salve, we got a handbook, and we got a what? And a crystal globe. This is a perfect hollow globe. Fortune flawless crystal. Undoubtedly, it's worth $1,600,221. However, it's also a Sartan relic. Oh, how would I know that? I died a number of times. Can I leave? All right, guys, should we read these books? Let's read them. The handbook. The Kixie Winsy Handbook. You guys ready for this shit? The Kixie Winsy. The Kixie Winsy, as it is affectionately known by the dwarves who both named and maintain it, is a grand machine. At any instant in time, its size is unknown, because it grows and shrinks depending on its circumstances and how aroused it is, and needs. As an enhancement to its burrowing ability, it has been designed to occupy as much space as it requires. Therefore, it is conceivable that the machine could eventually claim the interior of the entire floating continent of Drevlin. The Kixie Winsy is virtually self-sustaining. It builds the necessary equipment, digs the appropriate tunnels, and mines whatever ores are needed to keep itself repaired and expanding. However, because it is possible that this machine will be functioning for thousands of years and that unforeseen accidents could occur, dwarf workers have been posted to supervise its operations. While the Kixie Winsy is expanding, it follows certain rules. It creates specific types of rooms and workstations, and every few miles a control center. Normally the dwarves occupy the workstations throughout the machine to monitor it and perform small tasks. 4 men among the dwarves are assigned to the control rooms. It sounds like quite the machine. In those rooms and areas, performance is continually updated and displayed on the control panel. Thus, informed, the foreman can correctly direct the work of the other dwarves. The control center has a second function as well. Generally, the Kixie-Winzy mines the ores that it requires. There may be times when the foreman decides that specific ores needed to repair the Kixie-Winzy are not currently being mined. In that case, the foreman can direct the Kixie-Winzy to modify or more accurately append its behavior. There's a lot of details here. This is like a white paper for an Omnified system. Omnified system! Don't forget, guys, we're Omnifying Dark Souls right now. I'll be posting those videos soon, and look forward to Omnified Dark Souls coming soon to a theater near you on Twitch. Each control panel is a compartment specifically designed for such a situation. If a sample, should I read this in Uwu talk? I don't know how to do Uwu talk. When the ore is placed inside the compartment, the Kixie-Winzy will analyze. I don't know how to do it. Analyze it and dispatch a digger to mine the closest match. They'll then deliver the ore to a processing point so that the foreman can make use of it. Aside from its other functions, lies. Yes, you do. The Kixie-Winzy is to be the site for the unification. The unification? So is this North Korean propaganda? 3 elements combine to play part in the process. This manual, crystal globe, and the Kixie-Winzy itself. That was some worldly humor there. Each will be given onto a separate dimensional race. Naturally, the dwarves will retain control of the Kixie-Winzy. The book will lie in the hands of the human. What the fuck is it talking about? Unification? 3 elements combine to play a part in the process. This manual, crystal globe, I got the crystal globe, and the Kixie-Winzy itself, each will be given onto a separate mensch race. Naturally, the dwarves will retain control of the Kixie-Winzy. The book will lie in the hands of the humans, and the crystal globe, the final key, will be given to the elves. I bet Zara wants this information. The mensch races must work together to actualize the unification. That's never gonna happen. When all the pieces are gathered, representatives will stand in the resting place of the Sartan. A statue of the beloved Sama will be there to greet them. Who's Sama? His hands outstretched as if waiting to receive something. The mensch must surrender the crystal to him. The action will awaken the Sartan and summon the seal piece of Arianis. Oh, that's how we get the Arianis piece. Wow, that sounds complicated. Well, I'm glad we have to do more than just like find it in some dusty bin, which will symbolize the start of the Arianis part in the plan. I see. All right, guys, we read the handbook. Now, let us read the Book of Prion. Thank you, Inky. Look at this cover. Don't you guys wish you had books like this? Like a real book? I don't know. It looks like a real book. Prion. It is our hope that the reader has some acquaintance of the designs and motives of the plan, capital P. But should that not be so, we here offer a summary of events transpired, events in the making, and events still to come. Disorder reigns in the wake of the ongoing struggle between the Sartan and the patrons. The mensch no longer know to whom to pray. A misguided few have actually begun to align themselves with the malevolent machinations of the patrons. So it sounds like earlier on, like the Sartan, like it sounded like the patrons, which is my race, we were like a superior race with the Sartan, right? And like that's why they put us in the labyrinth, I guess. It sounded like we were like a ruling race. You only have fake books, aw. And the elves, humans, and dwarves were our slave races. The misguided few have actually begun to align themselves. Okay, I read that. If not for the patrons' inherent distrust of the alliance and the haphazard nature of their efforts, they might have already claimed victory. And yet the balance of power is shifting, and something must be done before the added support of millions of mensch proves sufficient to grant the patrons the mastery that they so desperately get. Sounds like our race is maybe... Wait, what if our race is the evil race and the Sartans were the good race? Or maybe this is propaganda. The plan, capital P, was formulated by council leader Sama. Though controversial, it shows great potential for success. History will judge its efficacy. But yes, Rasha, given Sama's... What do you think, Queenie? Is it propaganda? I don't know. But given Sama's influence with the council, implementation of the plan seems a foregone conclusion. Sama's plan calls for the world to be sundered into 5 realms. I think Sama must be the leader, the guy that was probably talking at the intro movie in the beginning. It's all propaganda. 4 to bear the imprint of elements. 1 of air, 1 of fire, 1 of stone, 1 of water, and the 5th to constitute a supervisory station for the Sartan and a reformatory for the patrons. The prison shall be named the Labyrinth, and woe to any consigned there. That much said, we must... Oh, you know it's fake, baby. Allow that the plan is not without flaw. The successful administering of these new realms will be contingent on our ability to manage the affairs of the Minch. Millennia of war, savagery, and racial intolerance have left them headstrong and unpredictable. But all previous attempts at direct intervention have only exacerbated the situation, so we're gonna blow up the world, okay. It grows apparent that peace cannot be forced upon them. They must arrive at peaceful solutions to their problems without outside interference. Consequently, we must temporarily remove ourselves from their affairs. Though we remain steadfast in our belief that the challenges posed by the new environments will enlighten the Mensch to the failings of their old ways. How's everybody's Sunday going? Mine's good. Got Dark Souls Omnification done. Well, not done, but I did some work. Now we're doing this. I was on started the stream on time. I'm good. How are you? How was your what you were doing today? How'd that go? Each of the 4 realms will determine for itself when the 3 races of Minch, elves, dwarves, and humans have achieved harmony. When that occurs, the Sartan will reveal themselves for the purposes of leading the Minch into an even grander future. For it is then that the final phase of the plan will be initiated, the linking of the 4 realms via the Death Gate. This coupling is essential to the full awakening of the plan. This coupling is essential to the full working of the plan, for the realms are not designed to be either self-sufficient or self-determining. When a 4-fold unification of the Minch realms have been realized, the High Council of the Sartan will re-enter the Vortex. New word. It was a nice visit, good. Chill, sleepy Sunday, good. Capital V on Vortex, and the spell of Sundering will reach completion. We turn now to an analysis of one of the 4 elemental realms. The realm defined by fire! Known here henceforth as Prion. Much like our native world, Prion will be oblately spherical? It will, however, be hollow. Its exterior composed of inert rock, while its interior provides for a breathable atmosphere, arable soil, dense forests, and navigable oceans. Instead of populating the outer surface, Prion's Minch will inhabit the inner curvature. Furthermore, 4 massive suns will be conjured in the center of the hollow to warm and light the interior. These suns will neither rise nor set. The ordinary cycles of life will change, but we are confident that the Minch will, over time, adapt to these new conditions. That sounds terrible. That capital, yeah. After Prion has been forged, we will fashion a structure called the Citadel, whose purposes will be to funnel power through the Death Gate to other realms. Prion's 4 suns are to be the source of that power. The Citadel will have ample space to accommodate the 3 Minch races. Wait, the Citadel? What's more, the Citadel will serve as Prion's unification test site. There's a lot of information. Like, we just read about the unification site for the airplane. Now this is like... Is this for the fire plane? Each of the 3 races will be given a talisman that symbolizes its role in the new society. When representatives of the elves, the dwarves, and the humans unite at the Citadel and lay those talismans at the door, the Citadel will open. Are they talking about the glass orb and all that? The Minch will be rewarded with a glorious place in which to live under the tutelage and enlightened guidance of the Sartan, who will arise to greet them. Oblately, having the shape of a spheroid generated by rotating an ellipse about its shorter axis. Oh, okay. I see. I get it. No. I don't know. I got it in my, I visualize in my head. I'm good. It's like. Alright, 2. Why did they spell? Did they miss 2? What's up with that 2? Having an equatorial greater than distance between poles, compressed along or flattened at the poles. Oh yeah. I thought the Earth was flat. Oh yeah, the Earth is like... Oh, the Earth is bigger this way? Yeah. What's up with this 2 here? Yeah, the Earth is bigger... But it says rotating an ellipse about its shorter axis, but we don't rotate this way. We rotate this way. Oh, I guess no, we do rotate this way. Okay. Sure, we are, what is the fucking word, oblately? We're an oblate. I love that the Earth is an oblate. Don't you? Now you have something new to say to people. This is a real, what is up with this 2 here? 2, the opening of the Citadel will summon a race of beings known as the Titans, who are designed to operate and service the Citadel. Is this all shit that's gonna be in the game? Not only will their size and strength permit them to endure the rigors of their tasks, but their specific magical gifts will enable them to protect themselves and the Citadel from harm. However, to ensure against the Titans using their endowments for any other purpose, we haven't devised a method to counteract the potential threat the opposed dimensions are gonna like. Yeah, maybe. We can use our imaginations, isn't that fun? That's fun about playing these old games blind, is you use your imagination a lot. I don't want to know anything about the game. First, we have kept them sightless. Second, we have rendered their otherwise normal hearing responsive to a sequence of sounds. I remember playing games when I was a kid, though. I would have grand fantasies in my mind about the scope of the game, which was always bigger than what the game actually was. Just because the game would lay out hints all the time, like promising like a grand scope usually, kind of like this. That's unlikely to occur naturally. Whenever the, hold on. First, we have kept them sightless, so the Titans are sightless. Second, we have rendered their otherwise normal hearing responsive to a sequence of sounds. That sounds like a puzzle to me. A string of fraction tones that is unlikely to occur naturally. Whenever this sequence is enabled, and for however long it continues, the Titans will be immobilized. The tune follows. Where's the tune? Oh my god. We have to probably remember this shit. We can barely read it. We probably have to remember this shit. We can barely read that. Sound entranced. The Titans will be vulnerable to a variety of behavior modification and/or enhancement spells. The spells will, well, it's been a while. Is this E right here? C, D, E? Is this E? C, D, E, D. C, I don't know. Oh, that's 2 up. That's D. It's hard to read it. Oh, that is 1 up. C, D, E, D, C, F? Someone's gonna have to write this down. Well, we don't have to do it now. Sound entranced, the Titans will be vulnerable to a variety of behavior. The spells will permit the sergeant to subjugate those included in the birth imprinting. Birth imprinting spells. Birth imprinting? Cater principally to basic self-defense and task-oriented Citadel operation, along with specific summon command that directs the Titans to the Citadel when the unification of the Mensch talismans occurs. Regrettably, the Titans too, until the summoning, will inhabit the inner curvature of Prion, which is the fire plane. Don't forget. So this is all in the fire area. This might be a puzzle in the fire area, but they will be so well removed from Priam's population centers that the possibility of encounter or interaction with the dimension is remote. What do they do again? They wake up when we unify, and then they... this concealment is more for the sake of the Minch than the Titans. Faced with such an intimidating foe, the Minch might be quick to attack, and an attack against the Titans or things under their care would only enable their very capable self-defenses, resulting in the maiming or killing of some Minch. Okay. Well, there's a book on the Prions. All right, well, we read it. Good for us. And we got the glass globe, which we need for the unification of the air realm or something, right? We need the Kixie Whimsy, the glass globe, and then, and this book? This book is, okay. Let's save the game to the official playthrough. And we will now leave the tower. Can we leave? Oh,
I can't believe
no, I'm not done.
You got out of the tower alive.
No, we're not done.
Ever survived? We've got to get out of here. Skirbash isn't safe for either of us. The Brotherhood rules this city, and they'll kill us when they find us.
What about the Shegra thing? Remember, buy your time to die, and then Shegra, or the continent that blocks the sun. Remember, it was called Shegra, right? Shegra was the name of the continent. What was that needed for, though? The Shegra thing. I don't remember. Well, let's find out if we can. You race back to the elven ship with the street rat in tow. He's gonna join our party. King Stephen's troop captain hauls up the rope ladder as you climb aboard. Can we, A few hand signals from the captain and send the crew scurrying, and shortly the ship lifts off. Where are we going? Back to King Stephen? Wait, where are we going?
I've decided to stay on board until we reach the Valkyrian Isles, where Stephen rules. I think I can live much better in human lands. I need these to get started. You understand, I'm sure.
He took our lockpick and our pry bar. Smiling, you climb down the ladder and wander into the dwarven caverns. Can I get control of my fucking game? From the vantage, you watch the ship depart into the stormy sky. You take the inventory of your possessions and note that the rat has also lifted up his necklace key crystals. Okay, good. Wait, I want to find, no, I'm really curious here. I want to find a previous game save that we had. This one? Pick the fuck? Time to bend over and take it. Okay, good. Good. Wait, this is pick the fuck? Perfect. It was perfect. Let's talk to him real quick.
What can I help?
Yeah, this stuff.
Tell me about the information.
Pay attention.
I bought it from an ex-member of the Brotherhood. He claims that this parchment contains the codes to open the tower's treasure room. There's no way to verify it without actually getting inside the tower, so I had to buy it at face value. I don't really understand it anyway. I have no idea what the first line, "buy their time to die," means. The second line is a list of continents above Skirbash that partially obscure the sun throughout the month. We can't see which one it is at this time of day because the sun is behind the tower. Overall, I don't know how to use this information, but it might come in handy.
What does that mean though? Like, the second line's a list of continents above Skirbash that partially obscure the sun throughout the month, and then we open up the window in there and it was continent Shegra. But what do we need to know that for? I don't know.
That's all.
Very well.
Well, just remember Shegra, I guess. Like, did we miss something? All right, guys, anyway, we're back here in the Dwarven Fortress, and we have all the pipe fittings, I think, now. Now we can fix the pipes. And we also have, wait, no, we don't have all the pipe fittings. Should we go back to that room? No, it just showed you Shegra. And does that mean we have to go to Shegra? Maybe it means we have to go to Shegra. Maybe we can go to Shegra now. We'll see. Let's give him a candle holder.
This is much better than the pipe I was using. It's very thoughtful of you to offer it.
Gingerly removes the candle from the straight pipe, hands the pipe over to your hold, or to you to hold, and jams the candle in the holder, and Thrally sets it down. Yep. Okay. All right, we have all the pipes now, right? Let us fix the pipes. I made him happy. Oh, did his face change? Oh, I missed it. Do we really need all these pipes? It's like really loud, huh? Oh my god. Wait, do we not have all the pipes? What? Can you turn pieces? I don't think so. Oh, yeah. To rotate, use the right arrow key. Well, what? God damn it. Oh no! No! Okay. I don't know either. That T-junction looks like it would make a mess, yeah. No. This is hard. Hold on. No! Music. Close off the T-junction? What? I can't put that there? Stop, hey, Pimp Lord. No hackies. This doesn't look right. Oh, there we go. Yeah! You carefully set all the fittings in place and make a connection between the two ends of the broken pipe section. It looks rather bizarre, but appears stable. Yay, we did it. Save it to the official playthrough. So we did all that to get these pipe fittings. Everything we just did was to get these pipe fittings, really. So this guy would talk to us, this asshole.
You know the deal. I'm not talking with you until the pipe is completely fixed. The way I see it, there's still a hole. Nothing works yet, so I got nothing to say.
Wait. Okay, turn the valve. Valve produces a squeal as you turn it, which is soon accompanied by a low rumble. The old dwarf looks up excitedly when a spurt of black gunk spews out of the remaining tea, opening and smacks him in the... Wait, what? Is there another? What's up?
You know that.
I'm not talking with you until the pipe is completely fixed. The way I see it, there's still a hole. Where? Yeah, well, where's the open? Oh, the cork, okay. You wedge the cork into the exposed end of the T-pipe fitting. The valve produces a squeal as you turn it, which is, yay, accompanied by the low, yeah, you're right. That's very, very observant and clever of you, Inky. I didn't think ahead like that. You hear the flow travel through the pipes along the wall and into the new section. I guess it's kind of obvious. Soon the whole room's filled with happy pumping sounds. Look, he's so happy. I mean it. I'm trying to give you a compliment. All right.
Now what do you want?
Now what do you want? Did you notice the gods left?
Did you notice that the gods have left?
I did hear some yelling and stomping, but I just screamed for those stoneheads to keep it down. Is that what the commotion was all about? Well, good riddance, I say. They were a no-good bunch of charlatans anyway.
Yay, Queenie. You agreed that once the gods are gone and the pipes are fixed, you'd answer my questions.
You agreed that once the gods were gone and the pipes were fixed, you'd answer my questions.
That was our deal, I suppose. And since you did fix the Kixie Winsy, I guess I could spin a tale or two with you. What was it you wanted to know?
World seal. Right?
I'm looking for a piece of the world seal. It's a hexagonal piece of metal with a symbol etched onto it. I thought you might know where I could find it.
I don't remember any world seal. The only thing that comes close was a big statue I found years back in a chamber in one of the old tunnels. Carved into the base of the statue was a symbol framed by a hexagon. Something like the one you described.
Okay. Where is it?
Where was this chamber located?
I found it when I was tracing a mineral vein that the Kixie Winsy was mining. But since the Kixie Winsy filled up the tunnel leading to it, I've forgotten precisely where it was located.
No.
If I had one of the old maps, I might be able to locate it. But I doubt such a map even exists anymore.
Well, guess what? We got a map, right? We got a map. So we'll give him that map. But before we give him that map, Pimp Lord Mofo, time for an info dump. How old are you really?
How old are you really?
Old enough to recognize a smart-ass question when I hear one.
Yeah, this was you. Okay, that's a good response. I remember that.
What is it that the Kixie Winsy does exactly?
Sonny, nobody knows exactly why the Kixie Winsy was created. A man just built it long ago, even before my time. According to the legends, the man just intended the Kixie Winsy to take care of everyone, of all races in all realms. And before you ask, I don't have any idea what that means.
I was saying before that this music's perfect for mixing because all the MIDI sounds are so short, you know? So like you can really make them sound really weird here. This is what LSD sounds like. Alright,
Well, if such a map did exist, where would I find it?
That's a tough one. I suppose you might find one wherever you'd find any of the ancient documents, but nobody reads them anymore. The map could be anywhere. Or it could have been destroyed. Those papers were pretty darn...
Alright, tell me about the mangers. It's a weird word, mangers. I don't like that word.
Can you tell me about the mangers?
The mangers created the Kixie-Winzy. The dwarves worshipped them before the gods showed up. Some say that the mangers would have been with us still, but something happened. Come close.
Okay.
I found a chamber that contained a statue of a manger. It was surrounded by crystal blocks with big people in them, much like yourself. I tried but couldn't open the blocks. I think those people inside, they were mangers.
Whoa.
That's all.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, well we have this geological survey map of the continent of Dragonlance, so let's give that to him.
Hey, this is a geological survey map of the entire continent. Let me look at it. Here's where I discovered that statue with the symbol. It was in this vein of iron ore.
We got this from getting the guy's parchment dirty or something by giving him bread with too much, what's it called? Marmalade on it.
I remember that vein clearly. I saved a lump of the ore somewhere.
Okay.
Look closely at the grain. That vein was one of the best.
He continues to ramble on, but you stop paying attention. Well, what does that tell me? Okay, so we can go into this room now. And we can operate the Kixie-Whimsy. Are you guys ready to operate the Kixie-Whimsy? Open the compartment. What's in the compartment? The controls are many or varied. The compartment draws attention to itself, but the rest is a confusing mess. Well, how do I use it? Push the controls. Controls are so complex you wouldn't even know where to start fiddling with them. Now you understand why the elves didn't get anywhere. How does this help me get the... Can I cast the spell Identify on the controls? It's not gonna tell me anything. Wait, what do we do now? Oh, okay. We put the ore in the compartment. Put the iron ore in the compartment. As soon as you slip a piece of iron ore into the small compartment, it slams the door shut. Lights flare and whistles blare. Behind you, the giant digger machine chuffs. Its trail jerks into motion, starts to spin, gradually increasing in speed. Puffs of steam toot and hiss randomly from the holes. When the drill is no more than a blur, the whole machine trundles toward the wall and melts into the wall where butter. Melts into it as if the wall were butter. Soon it disappears from sight. Okay, well, I guess that's what we do now. We've solved the problem. Let's go this way. This tall statue of a Sartan is surrounded by weird emotes that I can't alt tab to look at. A roughly hewn tunnel runs off to the west. There's coffins here, guys. Let's look at the statue. Oh no, is the rune missing? A statue of a robed Sartan, much larger than life, lords over the room, his hands outstretched as if asking for something. He's asking for something. Oh, train hype emotes? Okay. I had one of those. So I probably got some of them. Look at the ruin. Ariana's naming rune is etched into the base of the statue. Undoubtedly, this is what the old dwarf remembered. Can I pull the ruin? Can I take the ruin? You can't take the ruin. So the statue wants something? What are these coffins about? You can see forms beneath the lids of the crystal coffins, but the faceting of the crystal blurs these forms. So we have to, oh, we give him, hey, what do we do, guy? We give him the globe, right? Wait, should I cast motion on the statue? Won't that destroy the statue? Hold on. Won't that destroy the fucking statue? statue wobbles a bit as if it's about to walk, but it stops. Perhaps the statue is too high off the floor for the spell to take effect. Aww. Oh, we'll give him the globe. Gingerly, you place the crystal globe in the pleading hands of the statue. As it clinks into place, the statue's eyes are light with a blue fire. Shafts of the light pierce down through the globe. Internal facets to start the light as it passes through the crystal, so that when it's emerged from the other side, the light outlines a hexagonal shape on the ground. The ground shakes. The section of the rock floor outlined by the blue light melts away, and the Ariana's seal piece rises in its place. Suddenly, the crystal coffins open, revealing hundreds of Sartan, all very dead. The entire experience is rather macabre. Oh, so this is when they were supposed to be reawakened, right? To manage our administration, but they're all dead! Let's look at the coffins again. Every one of the coffins is filled by a Sartan body. All of them are dead as doornails. Can we cast swap on one of the coffins? Every one of them are dead as doornails. Swap. You cast a spell on the coffins, but the coffins aren't a higher life form. Okay. Hey, we found the first seal piece. Take the air seal piece. You take the air seal piece. Good for us. Look at the air seal piece. The hexagonal stone piece is the unmistakable rune for Arianas inscribed upon it. Ragged edges indicate that it was once part of a larger sculpture. It exudes an aura of power and importance. All right. So we got the first piece that we need to reform the world. Before we go though, let's cast magic on the old dwarf guy here. Let's cast heat on him.
Now I know why they call this the boiler room.
Oh! Grumbles on his breath and wipes at the very moist forehead. Okay, let's cast. Cold!
You know, Sonny, you leave me cold. Why don't you leave me alone instead?
Anything else we can do to him? Let's give him this bread slice. Can't break through the dwarf's ramblings long enough. Okay. This guy. Let's cast magic on this guy. Swap with them? Oh yeah, okay.
Phew, I didn't think the candle was this hot.
Uh-huh. We'll swap with him.
You keep your paws off of me. Back in my day, youngsters knew their place. They didn't try to pick fights with their elders.
Okay. Let's cast cold on him. Not on the parchment. You can cast magic on the parchment too? Back in my day.
The Gruxlip Bothip and Euphithic Mortal, Heidi Crumpt, does Nivit Girillum Schlippit. I don't think that's what I wanted to write.
What is he speaking Cthulhu talk? What the fuck was that? Alright. Who does that when they get cold? No one does that when they get cold. Alright. Swap! Restart Limbeck in order to cast a spell, but as your hand passes over the inkwell, Limbeck spears it with his quill. My hand? You jerk your hand back in pain. Limbeck continues to write. Wow. Not noticing the change in color of the ink. Oh, because of the blood? Oh my god. All right. Let's cast magic on her. He stabbed my hand.
Is it just me, or is it getting hot in here? I hope the zinger controls aren't overheating again.
It would be fun to walk around and just make people hot randomly. Alright.
Woo, that's some draft. I knew I should have gotten the door to the outside. An open cave sure doesn't keep the wind out.
Let's swap with her.
Your tricks won't help you get my job. You still don't have the training to be a lever puller.
You hang the swaps on the air and grab onto the jar. You just grab her? Immediately you switch places with her. She stands above you if that's possible while you sit on the stool. She looks confused and irritated. She tosses you to the floor. Okay. Is there anything they want to say to me? So I guess we're gonna go back to the Tsar guy and give him the air seal piece.
Ah, my friend, have you heard? The gods are gone. Their glow disappeared, and my people rose up and cast them out.
Aww.
It was beautiful.
Good for you.
Now, we must reorganize our lives. Many of us feel lost without the guidance of the gods. I believe it's my job to keep their morale up. I'm writing a speech about that now.
That's nice.
That's nice. I'll leave you to your work.
Alright, the gods are gone, beautiful.
Hello again.
Have you noticed the gods are gone?
Have you noticed that the gods are gone?
Know about it? Of course. It's the talk of Drevlin. Gropple's been telling all the children how he outsmarted them. We're lucky we got
Grapple? He didn't do shit. I'm the reason I outsmarted them.
Wait a second. I'm the reason the gods are gone. I outsmarted them.
Oh, I think Grapple mentioned that you had something to do with it. A small role, maybe. I'm sure he's very grateful for your help.
What a bastard.
Nice talking with you. I've got to go.
Sure. I'll be here.
Okay, I am Kratos. What? Is there anywhere else we can go here? So Shegra. We can't go to Shegra? Shegra. Which one was Shegra? Huh. I kill gods. Is Shegra over here? What was that whole Shegra thing about? So let's give the piece to Tsar, guys. Ready? Let's use the steering stone. We're gonna go back to the Nexus. Movie time? Movie time! It's like 2 frames per second. Okay, now we're back in the Nexus. Hi, what's up, Tsar? How you doing? Tsar, I have a special gift for you.
Welcome back, my son. I see you've been successful. You have Arianus' seal piece. Congratulations.
Thank you, Daddy.
Now, please give me a report.
Okay. You hand over the seal piece and describe your adventures on the Arianus in detail. Most of the antics of the Minch seem to bore Lord Tsar, but he pays rapt attention to the discovery of the— I don't know if he's good. I don't know. Discovery of the reference book of Prion and of the crystal coffins holding the hundreds of Sartan corpses.
Amazing. The only Sartan you find are long dead. I wonder if someone has stolen our vengeance from us, or if their consciences did them in.
So much hate.
I will have to consider this new information. Now, was there anything else before you use your newfound book to go on to Prion, Realm of Fire?
Oh, the book contained the rune for Prion. Oh, okay. So we can go to Fireplace. I thought I had to go look for it still. You know, Arianus is not a prison. The Minch weren't slaves. Most of their problems were of their own making. Perhaps the Sartan knew what they were doing. Uh-oh. Guys, what should we say here? What do you suppose killed the Sartan? They look fairly young. Should we say this? Let's say this.
You know, Arianus was not a prison. The Mensch weren't slaves. Most of their problems were of their own making. Perhaps the Sartan
He's gonna get mad.
knew what they were doing?
My son, of course it may appear to be that way. Naturally, the Mensch weren't rebelling against the Sartan. According to your own report, the Sartan there are dead. Believe me, if the Sartan had been alive, they would have been grinding the Mensch under their heels.
I don't know, guys. Who are the bad guys here, huh?
We are doing them a favor by removing the Sartan threat forever, or confirming its absence, and finally taking over the reins
Oh
of
no!
their lives.
Evil!
The Sartan were right about one thing. The Mensch do need guidance. They're like children. Listen to your own report. Their squabbles are almost laughable. When we finally bring the world together, we shall give them the leadership that they so sorely need.
Ruling race! Ruling race!
What do you suppose killed the Sartan? They all looked fairly young.
I'm not sure. Perhaps a plague. Although I've never heard of a plague so selective that it wipes out an entire race and leaves others untouched. I don't think we have enough information yet. Hopefully you will learn more in your travels.
Anything more about your research?
Can you tell me anything about your research?
The book I'm reading now is titled The History of the Sundering. Not only is it woefully inadequate, but it was improperly stored, and moisture has damaged many of the pages.
Fuck.
The book discusses the 6 Sartan responsible for the plan. Sama, Dmitri,
Dimitri!
Lorna,
There's a Russian.
Tyler,
There's a Russian
and Weis.
involved.
Each created a specific spell, and for reasons I won't go into, it is vital that I learn which spell each Sartan created. The book did have that information once, but the water destroyed it. So I've been forced to do quite a bit of research on each person.
Russians! Russians! Russians in space. Our plan was spoiled.
I've divined much about their personalities from other texts. I'm hoping that this will tell me what kind of spell they would be likely to create. I've become very familiar with each of them, and I've named them the 6 devils.
The 6 devils?
Each is a devil in a unique way.
It gives you a piercing look like this. You guys want to learn about the 6 devils? Let's learn about the 6 devils.
Tell me about Sama.
I call Sama the devil of the soul. He was insidious. Although the Sartan Council was theoretically democratic, Sama could talk them into anything. In fact, there was much dissension on the council when the plan was discussed. Many felt that it was too extreme, but Sama thundered right through the contrary arguments. The rest is history.
Tell me about the Russian.
What did you learn about Dmitri?
I know Dmitri as the devil of the hand. He was very skilled at a variety of arts, and was a talented musician. It's said that his interests were very diverse, and he resented the time he was forced to spend on the council.
What about Orsef?
Who is Orsef?
Orsef is the devil of the heart. It is closest to the soul, and in truth, Orsef was Sama's closest advisor. He spent much time among the Mensch, studying them. The Mensch fascinated Orsef for some reason. It was he who was placed in charge of overseeing the transportation of the Mensch into the 4 realms.
Who Lornoi?
Can you tell me about Lornoi?
I call Lornoi the devil of the eye. He was one of the few that saw the many problems with the plan. He was the leader of the pitiful opposition. I guess it shows how pitiful indeed the opposition was, that Lornoi was one of the instrumental participants in the plan. Sama must have fought swiftly to convince him.
What does this sound like? Boy, the guy who wrote the music for this game must have been drunk. Sounds like a drunk guy. We playing a horror game now. Who's Taylor? Tyler.
Tell me about Tyler.
Tyler is the devil of the mind. He was the youngest and quickest of all 6 Sartan. If not for him, the plan might never have occurred. Although he was very ambitious, he wasn't nearly the politician that Sama was. Sama used him, as he used everyone to further his own plans.
Who is Weylith?
Who is this Weylith?
I refer to Weylith as the devil of the tongue.
Devil of the tongue.
Sama knew that Weylith was a skilled speaker and well-liked, perhaps almost as good a politician as he. He kept Weylith from the council for that very reason, and was fortunate that Weylith had no political aspirations. Otherwise, he might have had a fight on his hands.
Can I take a look at that book?
Can I take a look at that book?
I'm afraid not.
Oh, come on.
It's so damaged now that I have to keep special care. I never move it from this desk, and I turn the pages only with reluctance. I'm sorry.
Let's go back to some other topic.
Hi, Manny.
Of course. What do you want to know?
All right, guys, sounds like we're gonna be going to the Plane of Fire, so let's learn about the Plane of Fire.
Can we talk about some of the subjects you touched on earlier?
Of course. What do you want to know?
Tell me about the other realms.
Certainly, my son. The Sartan sundered...
Tell me about the Realm of Fire.
Tell me about the Realm of Fire.
The Realm of Fire, or Pryan, is a hollow world. Instead of living on the outside of the sphere, as we did on the original world, they live on the inside, along the inner curvature. At the center, 4 powerful suns throw their heat and light upon the ground. I believe it is the largest of the realms, but I know little else about it.
Sounds scary.
Can we talk about something else?
Of course.
How did you get back? How do you get back in the labyrinth to help our people escape?
How do you get back into the labyrinth to help our people escape?
The labyrinth doesn't mind letting people in. It's letting them out that it doesn't like. I think the labyrinth has something personal against me. It tries to lure me in as far as possible.
It's 100 degrees in heat
before
index.
It throws
Oh, okay.
everything it has at me.
You mostly stayed in the tree guy. Got pretty much the trees. What? So you kept cool.
Don't
Good.
believe that I'm not afraid. Every time I enter, I wonder if I'll ever return. I've been able to get the best of that demon place many times, but every trip it gets more devious, more dangerous.
All right.
That's enough for right now. I'd like to talk to you later if you don't mind.
Very well. I'll be here.
All right. Wait a second. He said that we were gonna go to. Hold on. He said we were gonna go to. He said we were gonna go to the Realm of Fire. Yeah, I need the. I don't have the naming room for that. Is it in here? Oh, that's the rune right there. Oh, okay. So we have to transfer the rune on the book to the steering stone, right? Are you guys ready to go to the Plane of Fire? Who's ready to go to the Plane of Fire? Let's go to the Plane of Fire. Cat, use magic on the Book of Pryan. Rune transfer. Transfer the Book of Pryan onto the steering stone. Who transferred the Book of Pryan onto the steering stone? Use the steering stone? You call on the power of the steering stone to take you through the death gate into Pryan's World of Fire. Movie time! This movie. Yeah, but we're going to the Death Gate. This is the Realm of Fire? Your ship arrives over a field of green, trees large enough to hold. This is the Realm of Fire. One of them has a flat area just big enough to land a ship on. But something has caught else has caught your eye? A glowing crystal city nestles in the carpet of vegetation. You decide to investigate and land a ship in the clear nearby. This is a realm of fire? Interesting. Wait. Your ship sits on one of the only clear regions on Prion. Is it? I guess it means it's like lush here, or very warm. A structure of mammoth proportions towers above you. Well, I guess because it's very hot. I guess it's hot here. There's not fire everywhere though. There's a pink plant here. Look at the pink plant. The plant isn't particularly interesting except for its bright pink flowers. Should we eat it? Let's eat it. Eat the pink plant. You nibble a bit of the flower. It's very bitter. Okay, take it. You have taken the pink plant. I have found the pink plant. Guys, let's look at the path. No, look at the path. A simple path leads to the front of the immense building to the west. I would like to look at the trees. Wait, you can climb the trees? The trees of Prion are beautiful. From distance they look normal, so much lush. That's the word I use, is lush. Closer inspection reveals that they are many times normal size. Some of them actually reach miles in height. Let's climb them. Climb the trees. The trees are much too large to climb. Well, why you give me the option? Let's just look at the citadel. Oh, the citadel, remember? The citadel's in the book. Well, the citadel appears to be one building. It's the size of a city. Crystal spires tower over the high wall. Okay, let's follow the path. Wait, we can go behind us though. Or the... Oh. Wait, well, we can go to the left. Wait. What? Oh, I guess we followed the path. Look at the citadel. You stand outside the huge Sartan edifice. A wall surrounds it. There are no obvious doors, only the alcove to the south. This wasn't in the book. You lush, I know, that's what I thought when I said it. Yeah, it's pretty hot, guys. I don't know what it is outside today. Citadel. Citadel will have ample space. Each of the three races will be given a talisman that symbolizes its role in the new society. So I need to get these talismans from the races. From the dwarves, humans, and the elves. Okay. Well, you live on the ocean, Inky. You have nice temperatures there. Everyone else suffers. Hey, what about you, Queen? Don't you live by the ocean? Why is it fucking hot where you are? I don't know, Portland, I like San Francisco. The 68 degrees is pretty good. Oh, you're not having vision? Fine. Let's go forward. Wait, what? How is that forward? Let's go. Guys, let's look at the hammer recess. The shell recess is in the shape of a hammer. Guys, let's look at the staff recess. This is the shape of a shell. Okay, let's put the marmalade on the hammer recess. The recess isn't shaped like a jar of marmalade. It's shaped like a hammer. Okay. I thought Portland had similar weather to Vancouver. Yeah. Yeah, right, Inky, you're right. Guys, let's go left. But before we go left, can I look at the trees? The trees of that's, all right. Wait, is that the same description? Let's go this way. A strange animal, seated on the ground in front of a bush, startles at your entrance and leaps into a branch. A tree grows in the middle of a patch of nut-bearing bushes. On a branch, an animal perches watching you. Let us look at the animal. The animal most resembles a cross between a squirrel and a monkey. Monkey squirrel. Under a coat of thin fur, sleek muscles move as it sways back and forth on its branch. You get the impression that it could prove quite formidable if provoked, despite that there's nothing threatening about its manner. In fact, it seems to be alternating between worry, curiosity, and hunger. Its eyes travel back and forth between you and your nuts. Why is it looking at my nuts? Oh, I'm right now at 79 degrees, good. I live in Minneapolis. Don't get mad. Let's save the game. And let's cast heat on the animal. The animal squeals as its fur sizzles. Well, I didn't want to burn it. Its eyes widen and stare in your direction. You get the feeling it's not happy with you. Let's do it again. The animal yelps in pain and leaps on top of you. One quick twist breaks your neck. We died. I didn't want to burn it though. Can we talk to it? Take the shell. You sift through the pile of shells and finally select one that's to your liking. Can we put a marmalade into the shell? You smear a little marmalade in and on the shell. Now it's all sticky, yuck. Can we give the monkey a bread slice? No? Since the bread slice doesn't look even remotely like the animal's favorite food, it pays no attention to it. A monkey, squirrel, cat. I remember the one time someone made you laugh and made your stomach hurt. Did I do that? Take the nut. One of the nuts pulls away from the stalk rather easily, leaving behind a hole in the shell where the stalk was attached. What does that mean? The nut is about the size of a human head. You see a hole where it pulled away from the stalk. When you picked it inside, you see the nut is mostly hollow except for a small amount of meat. The shell is incredibly hard. Open the nut. You grunt and groan, but the nut doesn't crack. The shell is much harder. I made you laugh really hard before, Maddie. It hurt. I don't know, I'm done with somebody. What happens if I use a zinger on it? I'm gonna use the zinger on it. Give the zinger to the animal. Oh. Give the nut to the animal? You toss the nut up to the animal perched in the branch. The lightning quick clock snatches the nut from the air. The animal tucks it close to his furry body and inserts two pointy talons into the hole in the shell. With a crack, the nut breaks open. That made my butt clench. Even from here, you can smell the explosion of a rich, nutty aroma coming from the exposed nut meat. The animal carefully sniffs the interior of the nut. Then, when it appears satisfied, it eats the meat in a few quick bites. It discards the shell into a pile of other shells and settles back down to rest. Did that do anything? It didn't do anything. Can I not get another Can I get another nut? You already have a nut. Oh, I do have a nut. Wait, I thought I gave him the nut. Didn't I give him the nut? Wait. Now I don't have the nut. Oh. So he sticks a talon in there? Can I put my shears in the nut? Okay. The shear doesn't fit in the small hole. Okay. I need new nuts. What am I supposed to, Okay, well. Let's cast swap on the animal. Oh. Let me put marmalade in the hole? Put the marmalade in the nut. You drip a bit of marmalade into the nut, you don't notice any major difference. Okay. In the nut. What is this healing salve all about? Use the salve, but I'm not hurt. What is this paper right here? Oh, these are the clues. There are 2 lines of text inside. The first reads, "Bide their time to die." The second line reads, "Sharthia Hestia Shegra." Yeah, Shegra. What is that Shegra all about? I don't get this one. Oh, that's the clue. Okay, all we had to enter was just time. Remember we typed in by their time? Well, Shegra meant time. Oh, I get it now. Okay. That's cool. Let's go this way, guys. I don't know. We'll deal with this nut guy later. Oh, that's to my ship? Okay, let's go this way. You stand on the edge of a thick forest. An old hollow tree stump sticks out of the ground. Let's look at the stump. The stump has been dead for a long time. Little holes in the wood show that it is hollow. One twisted branch sticks out at an odd angle from the front. Let's take the branch. Take the branch. The branch is permanent? Oh, I can use the branch to open the nut. No, use the branch on the nut, on the branch. What? Yeah, I can use it to open it. Put the nut on the branch. Omni's a nut. What am I supposed to do with this branch here? Sit on the branch. It sticks out at a really curious angle, and I can't use it on the nut? Look at the forest. The forest is thick and tall, allowing scant sunlight to break through. Something about it makes you uneasy. You could swear you see the trees move, but when you examine them closely, they remain still. The forest is unnaturally still. There are no sounds or birds or animals. There is no wind. How you doing, Kokar? What do I do here? There's nothing really cool here. Wait, Titans? Oh, the Titans are here! These are the Titans. Hidden among the trees, you catch only fleeting glimpses of the giants. They look human, though with three major differences. They stand about 20 feet high, they lack hair, and they have no eyeballs. Can I give them a nut? Put the nut on the Titan. Wait, but they're not moving, I don't have to worry about them. Wait, can I animate the Titans? Let's animate the Titans. What's everyone doing? Just saying hi? I'm doing good, thanks. Cast motion on the Titans. You cast spell on the Titans, but the Titans aren't an animate object with a humanoid form. Yes, they are. Well, I guess they're not. They're not objects. They're like real creatures. I guess we can still... Can we climb the tree? You want to start to wander deeper in the forest and something very large, something you thought was a tree, moves threateningly towards you. You stumble backwards where you started and the motion stops. Okay. So, I don't know what we do with the nut thing here. I'm a bit pissed off that we can't, I don't know. So to get in here, we need to get these items from the leaders of the races. So can I go back to my ship and, how do I get to my ship? No, I want to go to my ship. Thanks. Can I go to... I can't go back to the other area? Well, where am I supposed to get this shit? Watch you be screwed and you can't beat the game. The navigation's all fucked up here. Like it's like this way goes back here. Can I take the branch? Use the shears on the branch. I don't know what to do. Fire? I can't really do fire. I wanted to use the branch on the nut. I can use magic on the stump. Really? What does that do? Heat? You cast a heat spell on the stump. Stump warms up a bit, but quickly settles down, back to room temperature. Well, cold? I don't know. We can cast some spells on these guys. Heat. We haven't had to use this identify spell yet. Oh, identify. Titans are a magical race created by the Sartan. They cannot see, but they do possess another sense that can locate any object around them, even if it's out of sight. They invest with magical strength, but they're lacking even basic intelligence. Should I cast identify on the door? The door has been magically keyed to open only when members of the Minch races place their symbols inside of the respective indentations. Well, I can't leave the area. Like, there's like no races here. What do we do here, man? Where are we gonna find this stuff? I don't get it. We're not gonna find this stuff here, right? I can't go to the other realm. Can I cast magic on the nut? Great. What can which maybe I'll heat up the nut. Ow, hot, hot, hot. Okay, now we're gonna give the hot nut to him. No. Can I put the shell like here? Hey Andy, what's up? Tee. We're stuck. I don't know what to do. Any thoughts? How about you go and get the fuck out of here? I still have this fucking bread slice. The fucking marmalade. Messy mountain of marmalade. The shape reminds you of a bowl. Yeah, I want to put like the... Okay, maybe we... Can I put the shell on the stump? You don't see anyone get the fucking asshole. Put the shell in the clearing. I'm not too sure what we do here. I'm a little pissed that we can't leave the area. Can I identify the monkey? No. Can I give the monkey the pink plant? No. I'll put you on a stump. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. The navigation is so fucked up here. Oh, can I fly around here? Oh, good. Thank God. Can I go somewhere else? Oh, thank God we can go to Tree City! Let's go to Tree City, baby. Ah! Tree City! Tree City sounds like a dope place. Giant tree support to a ship over unseen ground. I'm gonna go eat. How are you doing, Indy? Everybody who's here, thanks for being here. I'm playing this game. It's fun. You get to hear me read stuff. The separate trees around you are actually just branches of the same huge tree you stand on. Well, that's interesting, I guess. Look at oh, there's elves here. It's called Elf Landing. This is a clear, flat area nestled amidst the branches of a giant tree. You see another tree over a narrow but deep drop. Let's look at the far tree. Do that funny one, the one in the magic land. Do the funny one what? Wow. This thing? I don't know. Another giant tree stands very close to this one. You see a small garden in a niche, approximately the same level as this clearing. It looks almost close enough to jump to, but not quite. A branch from the far tree extends over the chasm between the two trees. Bushes! Let's look at the bushes. I ate some pizza today. I might again tonight. We have like 2 boxes. Hey, a lot of pizza. You're lucky. Wow. Now, foliage covers almost every surface. Most of the plants resemble conventional bushes. Only the ground is free of them because of the constant traffic over it. Is this a door right here? Hey, there's a clothesline. Take the clothesline? You untie the thick clothesline and coil it up as you take it. The clothesline is surprisingly strong. Well, let's put some marmalade on the clothesline. The clothesline is already sweet enough? Oh no. Open the door. Elves. Now they can't dry their clothes, no. The chamber appears natural, as if the wood of the tree grew with this space in mind. You step into the middle of a busy kitchen. Upon your arrival, all noise and movement suddenly ceases. 3 pairs of eyes lock onto you. 2 elven women halt their conversation, and a child drops their broken doll and simply stares.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
She's gonna give me some lip. Okay. Giant bathroom voice. We'll redeem the giant bathroom voice. Oh god. Seriously, Omnidab? Here's your Omnidab. Suck it! Alright. Do I still have it at 10K? Alright. There's a giant bathroom infused Omnidab. Ah! No, don't laugh. We're on here on important business. Aw. Was that good? Was that good for you? I'm here to help you do whatever it is you're doing. Oh, every time every damn book. I know.
I'm here to help you do whatever it is you're doing.
I thought so. Humans only come here when they're looking for a handout or they need work.
Oh my god.
Well, it happens that I'm short-handed right now. Are you willing to work?
Forehead head cam. I don't have the forehead cam set up right now. So no one redeemed that. I can't do it. I had to remember when I was fixing stuff, so I had to add that back. What do you assume I'm looking for work? I mean, it wouldn't take too long to do. Yeah. Copy. Wait, I'm gonna poke my own eyeball out. That doesn't work like that. Alright. Forehead cam. Alright. Guess that wasn't too hard. What's going on in the game? Don't cross the streams. Yeah, I better not cause any performance issues. It has to be bigger? Should we make it like not, you know, like we're gonna make it like not to scale? Wait, that doesn't work? Oh, it is a scale. All right. There we go. Bathroom voice and dab. That was so creepy. Alright, you should see me. I can give myself a kiss too. What do you assume I'm looking for work? Why do you assume?
Why do you assume I'm looking for work?
You humans tend to avoid us, unless you're looking for work. Humans are always complaining that their lives are so difficult. Those who want it a bit easier
Hold on one sec.
It makes sense to me. If I had the choice of living with barbarians, hunting my food every day, or working for a stable, civilized people, I'd take the work. Now the question is, are you willing to?
There we go. Good. All's well. You love this echo. She wants me to work for her?
Work? You've got to be kidding.
No, I'm not kidding. Either you start working or I want to see your back as you walk out that door. What will it be?
She wants to see my butt. She wants to see my butt. She wants to see my butt.
Of course I'll give you a hand.
I'm glad to hear it. I'm so behind just now that I would welcome anyone's help, even from a human refugee. The king has decided
What
to
are we
throw a
doing the
party with
dancing
the
for?
usual 2-hour notice.
Oh, the music?
Get over to the counter and start kneading that dough.
Oh my
Let's see if
god.
you can handle that task before we move you on to anything more complicated.
Sorry. Alright, sorry. I gotta fix something. You guys having fun? Thanks for being here. Look at all these people. Yeah, alright. What's going on? You edge over to the counter, pick up the lump of dough, and half-heartedly begin to knead it. Here, I'll give you giant bathroom voice with funny music. While you're doing this, the cook resumes her flurry of activity, continuing the conversation with the other woman as if there had been no interruption. She hurries about the room, tending to several tasks at once. At the same time, she not only manages to keep up her end of the running conversation, but the serving girl's side as well. So a bathroom really sounds like that? I don't know. Oily balls. Instagram. Isn't this some good music, guys? Pretty catchy.
I'm worried about the children. I don't have a problem with them playing together, but the royal prince has begun to join in. There are human children in that group. You watch. Nothing good can come of that.
Racist.
No offense, you understand.
Racist.
Anyway, I've saved the worst for last. There's a human
That was really
adult
creepy. Why, thank you.
who's talking with the children, putting all sorts of ideas in their heads, ideas about all of the races living together, treating each other as equals. Can you believe it?
My word. What nonsense.
Rumor has it that he's a wizard. A child described some of his spells, and they're like nothing we've ever seen. In fact, the spells weren't even similar to any of those cast by the humans. Either this human is the most powerful to come along, or he's a member of a different race entirely.
Suspect.
Wouldn't that be exciting?
What is it? So he's a Sartan? What is oh, it's a beatbox thing? Yes, this is what a bathroom
Maybe
sounds
the
like.
child was exaggerating. You know how imaginative they can be.
Oh my god. You guys gotta give me some. Sorry, guys. Don't you be going nowhere when I'm AFK, Maddie. All right. Add some time onto the timer.
Of course, that's true. Those children can come up with some wild ideas. Still, it would have been exciting.
All right, guys, let's, thank you. Let's recap here. We all kind of, just kidding, Maddie. Go have a shower. You're still here anyway. Okay, recap, because we've all been distracted by all this tomfoolery in the chat. We're here in the Plane of Fire. Some elves here, and there's like a human wizard corrupting the children. Okay. You notice that the small elf child on the floor has been watching you with wide eyes and an unreadable expression. After a moment, she returns to playing with the battered, pathetic doll. She holds the doll above the floor and tries to make it walk around. But the fact that the doll is missing its head and legs seems to make the experience less enjoyable than it should be. I have a doll. After a few moments, she drops the doll on the floor and sighs dejectedly. Aw, you poor little kid. Your doll, why doesn't the doll have a head? That's so weird. Should we talk to the kid? Let's look at the kid. Wait, what happened? I just clicked on open. The cook pulls a tray of sweet cakes from the oven. The aroma makes her mouth water. A loud buzzing draws her attention to the small window. You see a nasty-looking insect about the size of your fist flying to the kitchen, also attracted by the sweet smell. I'll be right soon. Okay. The serving maid screams and puts herself as far from the bug as she can. Only the cook manages to remain calm. As the insect hovers over the cake, she pulls out an ugly yellow flower from an apron pocket and crushes it in her hand. She unfolds her fingers, and the room is suddenly filled with a horrible odor. The odor makes you feel somewhat queasy, but it seems to have a more substantial effect on the hornet, or the insect, the murder hornet, which darts back to the window.
It must be bug season again. Those terrible insects are such a bother. Every time I make something sweet, they show up, seemingly out of nowhere. On one occasion, I was actually stung by one of them. I was in bed for a week.
Damn!
These petals should do the trick of keeping them away today, but this is my last plant. I'm going to have to get the children to start harvesting the stinkweed again.
Stinkweed? Hey, let's find out everything about this bug, guys. You ready?
What was that bug?
Their hives appear during every harvest season. The insects that live in them usually leave us alone, unless they are angered, or they smell something sweet. That drives them crazy. I always keep some stinkweed around, just in case.
Why does the flower... She doesn't know.
Why does the flower drive off the insect?
As much as the bugs are drawn to the sweet smells of my cooking, they are repulsed
Sorry
by the smell of stinkweed.
Sorry if that was loud.
Stinkweed isn't all that bad until you crush the petals.
Sorry.
But then, you'd best be as far away from it as you can get.
Where do you find that yellow plant?
I'm not sure. The plant grows wild in bunches, but it's difficult to find. I have all the children out searching for it, and since I reward their finds with sweets, the plant is in high demand. Whenever it's discovered in the wild, the children return with as much as they can carry. They practically drool over that patch growing on the nearest tree, but no one can get to it.
Nobody can get to the tree.
May I have one of those cakes?
Absolutely not. I'm preparing these cakes for the king's party.
You mean it's going to smell like that in here all day? I think I'm done with this dough, you see? All nice and needed.
Well, you've done a pretty poor job on the dough, but I don't think I'm going to get much better out of you. Leave then. I don't blame you for wanting to get away from the stinkweed.
I don't want to leave. Okay, let's save the game. Let's talk to the child. Let's all talk to the child, everybody. Hello, elf child. The girl stares at you with wide eyes but says nothing. Woogie moogie toogie. Woogie moogie toogie. That's what I say to small children. Woogie moogie toogie.
Moogie moogie toogie.
I've never actually watched a human go insane. Somehow, I thought it would be less weird.
Do you always stare like that? It's creepy.
No, you're creepy.
I'm not creepy, you're creepy.
No, you're creepy.
No, you're creepy.
No, you're creepy.
No, you're creepy.
What game are you playing?
What game are you playing?
I'm playing hop around. Since my doll only has one leg, she can't walk.
Oh my
So
god.
she jumps. Since she doesn't have a head, she can't see where she's going, so she bumps into everything. It's not a very fun game. She's not a very fun
What
doll.
a pathetic doll you have.
Is that your doll? What's her name?
If you can call it that.
Oh my god.
She's
Ugly?
ugly. She used to be Millie, but she had a hard life.
Oh my.
She's not Millie anymore. Just ugly. Maybe I should call her no fun.
This kid has a hard life or something. Don't you love your doll?
But don't you love your doll?
Do you love a doll like this? It's just a collection of rags, but I don't have anything else to play with.
Aren't you a pretty little thing? Ugh.
Well, aren't we a pretty little thing?
No, we are not a pretty little
Oh my
thing.
god.
How condescending. Is this?
We're condescending. That's where Inky learned to talk, maybe. Do you know anything about the human wizard?
Do you know anything about this human wizard the cook is talking about?
Yeah, he's fun. In fact, my friends and I are meeting him tonight in the secret place.
That sounds very suspect. That sounds very suspect. You're gonna meet this grown man in a secret place?
Could you show me where your secret place is?
Why should I show you? You're not my friend. You're just another big person.
I've got to get back to work.
Me too.
Well, let's give her the doll. We have a doll right here. Let's give her the doll. The doll looks at the toy in her hand, smiles. She throws the broken doll as she jumps up and runs over to grab the better toy. All right, I'm gonna turn off bathroom voice. She turns it around and the hand slaps it happily.
You're nice. I like you. You have to meet my friend.
Wait, already? I'm not ready.
Come on, let's go.
I'm not ready. Okay, well, let's talk to the serving girl. What's up, serving girl? Aw, she won't talk to me? Is there anything we want from here?
I've no time for you any.
I guess we're done here.
I didn't think you'd ever get here. Come on, let's go. It's through here.
She wriggles through a clump of bushes to the east. So now we can go east. But we can also go north though too. What's north? The chasm between the two trees is too large. Oh. You come upon a group of children gathered at the ledge. They're calling to someone below. One smaller child is crying. When you glance over the edge, you see a young elf trapped on a lower ledge, trying without much success to climb back up.
These are my friends. That doorknob down there is the prince. I guess he finally got up enough courage to go after the golden staff. He's been talking about it long enough. It doesn't look like you made it very far, though.
Hey nerds, thanks for the raid. Hi everybody. Hi, welcome. Today we're playing a very easy to, we're doing a very easy to understand stream. Just playing an old game, old school Sundays. This game called Deathgate. Takes place in the Deathgate cycle, written by Margaret Weis and Tracy Hickman, where you are in a world that's been split apart into 5 different worlds, trying to put it back together. And we're hanging out with some kids. And it's kind of creepy. Is that the elf prince down there? Hey, Dr. Doom. Let's talk to the elf prince. Now let's look at the elf prince. He's a young elf dressed a little fancier than the other children. He looks to be in his teens, but knowing that elves live much longer than humans, you calculate he's probably close to 50 years of age. Damn. He balances precariously on a small ledge that's about 10 feet below you.
Hello, sir. Could you help me off of this ledge, please? Don't tell anybody. My father would be so angry.
Oh, yeah? Yeah? Let's get him in trouble. Welcome back, Inky. By the way. Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? What does he do?
Who's your father?
I'm the royal prince. My father is the king. Don't think you can take me hostage, though. My father would find and kill you before he'd pay anything.
What makes you think your father could kill me?
What makes you think your father could kill me?
He commands the elven army, including the wizards. No human would stand a chance against him. Do you want to start a war?
Yeah! Wartime!
Take you prisoner? It never entered my mind.
Whew. Thank you, sir. I'd appreciate any help you could give me.
You missed Oogie Woogie Toogie, Inky. Oogie Woogie Toogie. How'd you get down there? What a dumb question.
How'd you get down there?
It's a long story. If you help me out, I'll tell you.
How far is the drop?
How far is the drop? It looks pretty deep.
It's the deepest thing in the whole world.
Very, very deep.
Very deep. Deeper than you can imagine. There's no way in except straight down, and it goes all the way down to the ground.
The prince goes somewhat green. Didn't make it very far before you turned back, did you?
Didn't make it very far before you turned back, did you?
I thought I could make it. I had myself talked into it, but when I began the descent,
Hey, I'm pretty good.
I realized how difficult, no, impossible the climb was. I slipped and fell onto this ledge, and couldn't climb back up. So I'm stuck here.
We're still playing Omnified Sekiro, and I was just recording some videos. I'm Omnifying Dark Souls. So that'll be the next Omnified game. Dark Souls. Ooh. That'll start whenever I'm done with Sekiro and that's ready. And we're having fun playing a casual stream where I don't have to work hard. I can just play a game. And thanks for being here, everybody. You're all amazing. Thank you so much. Was going to shower, but my brother's shaving his face, so I thought he said head. Shaving his head. I'm like, okay.
I'll give it some thought.
How are you,
Don't
nerds?
go anywhere.
Very well. I guess I'll wait here.
Dirty Cass? What? Dirty... No, I didn't finish Sekiro. This is just a new thing I'm doing on Sundays now. On Sundays I do old school games that are really fucking old and obscure. More Sekiro will be Tuesday. Monday I'm off doing Omnifying Dark Souls. I want to Omnify games while I want to have the next game ready, you know, by the time I'm done with, you know, a game, so I can just play it. So I thought I would have had. I'm just gonna start getting frustrated here, but I wanted to have Dark Souls ready by the time Sekiro's done. So I want to have like I want to have a whole backlog of games available. And those go up on YouTube. So yeah. Sekiro though, we're on the last boss, and then I guess there's still one more ending after that boss, and I guess I might play through it on an NG+2 if Dark Souls isn't done. And I don't think it will be, so. No, so Sekiro's got some time left. We're at 1,400 deaths of Sekiro. It's pretty good. That's a big, for me that's like achievement, is my death count. That's my currency of success. Hi, children! Wait. Can I, hey, let's prank him. Let's prank him. No, stop. Let's cast heat on the prince, even though he's like almost gonna die. Heat!
I must really be scared. I'm sweating like crazy.
Take a bitish. Well, we already have the apocalypse system implemented. It only took me about like a total of 2 hours to do. Predator system, you know, same thing. But yeah, we're gonna run into the abominification problem again, probably. We'll see where we are on Monday. Doesn't take too long to implement these systems. The only thing that's gonna take a while is the abominification system, because that's still not game neutralized and the game doesn't have a scaling parameter. Hopefully, hopefully I'll be able to find, hopefully it's in the same place as Sekiro. Like Dakota and Dark Souls is very similar. Dark Souls 1 is, there's a lot of similarities to Sekiro. It's kind of funny. All right. Let's cast Cold on him. I would like to have it abominified and everything though. I'll do all the endings, Inky, yeah. Is that boring though if I play through the game again? What do you guys think? If I do another playthrough of Sekiro, so it's NG+2? You don't think it's, okay. The prince starts shivering. You don't know if it's the spell or abject fear. Let's give the prince, you guys can't see this, but I have a bread slice of a mountain of marmalade on it. Let's give the prince the marmalade bread.
I appreciate the offer, but how is that going to help me out of here?
You think it'd be fun? All right. Let's give the nut to the prince.
I appreciate the offer, but how is that going to help me out of here?
All right, let's do the obvious thing and use the clothesline on the. How do I give it to him? Put the clothesline into the maw. Give the clothes. You lower one into the clothesline into the struggling prince. There you go.
Thank you, sir, for coming to my aid.
Hero.
I would have made it out eventually by myself, but your help sped things up quite a bit. I am at your service, sir. Anything I can do for you, I will.
I am a hero. I am a hero, baby. Alright. Let's get an info dump, guys. Why'd you climb down there?
So, why did you climb down there? Not the smartest thing in the world to do.
I know. It's a long story. I was searching
for
the staff.
We need the staff.
I wanted it more than anyone who had gone before me.
We need the staff.
It turns out that I had much more enthusiasm than ability.
Enthusiasm won't help you climb down a tree that is many
Oh my god,
miles
we're
high.
such a lecturer.
I found that out. My father forbade me to go after the staff. Too many of my ancestors entered the maw
Staff
and
can
never
kill
returned. I guess he knew what he was talking about.
Staff can kill you, can get into the bloodstream and give you sepsis. So be careful.
Staff? What staff?
I guess everyone isn't familiar with the legend. I'll tell it to you. Ages and ages ago, the gods gave 3 items to the races. To the dwarves, they gave a golden hammer. To the humans, they gave a golden sword. They gave us a golden staff.
Swords are cooler than hammers and staffs. Sorry, staves. Is the correct plural for staff staves? Or is a stave a different thing? Irregardless. No.
The items were supposed to symbolize the
Irregardless.
race's roles in a new unified
Irregardless.
society. The dwarves were to be the workers, the builders. That's what the hammer
Irregardless.
represented. The humans were supposed to be the protectors, hence the sword. We elves were the scholars,
Irregardless.
the leaders, of course. I guess it didn't quite work out
I was
that
watching
way.
Sopranos and they always say that. Irregardless.
After one of the ancient wars with the humans, my ancestor rebelled against the symbolism of the staff. He cursed the idea of living and working with the other races. So he took the staff and cast it into the maw.
Where's the English, me as like, let's say I'm not English speaker, like where's the fucking rule for that? Why is staff staves? The fuck, is there another word like that? Chaff chaves? No, that's not, okay, never mind.
He did it in the heat of anger, and soon regretted it. The staff represented more than the ancient legends. It was also a symbol of leadership.
They usually got...
Without it, he chanced losing his power. So my ancestor climbed down into the maw to reclaim the staff. He never returned.
Haha, your ancestor was a loser. Just kidding. No, but usually they got a rule to back it up though. And it's all complicated. Why is staff staves? Staves is rare in North America, except since a magic rod. That's true, that's where I learned it. I want to know the reason though. It's complicated. I'm not gonna, this is actually a complicated discussion. I don't want to even get into it. It's more complicated than that though, Inky. It's complicated. It's too complicated to get into. Hey, you have a staff emote. It's too complicated, makes my head hurt.
Since then, members of the royal family have sought the staff. Every few generations, an elf will climb down into the maw, but not one has ever made it back. We don't even know what's at the bottom. We only know that there is solid ground, and the only way in is straight down. We call it
You
the
are a
maw
wizard.
because it swallows up anything that enters it.
We got one too, Inky. What is that emote? Weird.
How could anything be worth risking your life like that?
Naturally, I wanted to regain the staff for my people.
My people.
My father would be so proud of me. They would write songs about me. I would have done what all of my ancestors failed to do. Don't you think that's enough?
I want people to write songs about me. Brave Sir Omni. Brave Sir Omni. I got a special emote from Cyberpunk. Oh. Wait, what's my cursor doing? Look at it. It's it's dancing. Why did it do that? You tell me, lad.
You tell me, lad.
You're right. I never really cared about the acclaim.
You want a
There
chick?
is another reason.
I get it.
There's a girl. A human girl. I love her.
That's why men do stupid things. Who is this girl?
Who is this girl?
She's beautiful. She's a hunter. She's a musician. She's a leader. She's everything I ever wanted. And not only is she human, but she's a princess as
Sounds
well.
a little out of your league,
And she
buddy.
doesn't even know I exist. Now without the staff, I'll never get a chance.
Hate to break it to you, kid, but she's probably into older guys. So, I don't think it's gonna happen.
A human? Won't your father be a bit angry with your choice?
I don't care. At least she's royalty. My father will learn to accept it. He has to.
In elf years. But if he's like 50, he's like only 15. I don't know how that would even work. Would you compare based on the human year, the elf? Whatever. How would possessing the staff help you get the girl? It's not the size of the staff, right, ladies?
How would possessing the
That's how you use the
help you
staff.
to get this girl?
The humans believe that the items from the gods are symbols of rulership. Every human leader since the beginning has carried the golden sword. The current monarch, the princess's father, has been ill for some time. While he's incapacitated, she has accepted the responsibility of rulership. With it, she has taken the sword.
She has taken the sword. Oh, so she has a sword. So we gotta woo this chick. Get the sword from
She
her.
takes her station very seriously, and she'll only consider a suitor of equal status. Because the humans equate rulership with the possession of the godly items, she won't even look in my direction if I don't have the staff.
And she doesn't sound worth it, man. Where'd you meet her?
Where did you meet her?
I met her at one of our gatherings. Lately, she's been coming to hear the wizard speak. I think she's interested in his message of racial harmony. In fact, she'll be coming to a meeting tonight. I was hoping to have the staff by then. Oh well.
Aww. We'll help you get the staff and get you the girl.
That's all there is to it? You get the staff, and it gets you the girl?
Well, not quite.
You have to earn her
I have to
respect.
earn her
Good luck.
respect, and I'll never get it without the staff. After that, I'm not sure what to do. I think I have to
Tell her
soften
she looks
up
cute.
somehow. Maybe I need
Tell her
something
her
pretty
hair
to give
looks
her.
nice.
Even if I do get in her good graces, I won't know what
Tell
to
her her
say.
hair looks
I
nice.
always get tongue-tied whenever I talk to her. I just don't know the right words.
And slap her
I
ass.
think if I had something nice to give her and the right words to
Works.
say, I'd have a chance.
Yeah, tell her she smells real good. You smell real good. Let me get it straight. You need the staff, the right words, and a pretty present. Oh, I'm gonna ace this one. Omni knows words.
Let me get this straight. You need the staff, the right words,
I don't know
and a
presents,
pretty
though.
present?
You smell
Sounds like you've been
purty.
thinking about this for quite a while.
Forever. I decided that if I couldn't have her, I didn't want to go on living. That's why I tried to get the staff. If I didn't make it, I'd be out of my misery.
Enough about this girl.
Enough about this girl.
All right?
Let's talk about something else. What?
Let's talk about something else.
Certainly.
Okay.
Have you met this human wizard who supposedly talks to children?
Of course. His name is Zifnab.
Oh, Zifnab.
He's a human, but
I know
he's the
Zifnab.
strangest human I've ever met.
Zifnab's from the
Though
books.
admittedly, I haven't met all that many. He resembles you somewhat, but in place of your black hair with white tips, he has white hair with black tips. Do you
I
know
remember
him?
that actually. That's the only thing I remember. Zifnab is a amalgamation of is that the right word? Amalgamation? No? What is okay, not that word. It is a what's it called when you take a word and you change the letters around? Anagram? Yeah. Zifnab is an anagram of Fizban, which is a character in, I think, Dragonlance, isn't it? Or no? He's on yeah, he's in Dragonlance. Yeah. These are that's a memory from a fucking 20 years ago. That's a 20-year-old memory right there. Analgram, that's my favorite. All right. So, and Margaret Weis wrote the Dragonlance books and also this, so, and Tracy Hickman. Why don't those two just get married? Yeah. He's like the same character, basically, I think. Old Zifnab.
Oh, old Zifnab? Sure. Known him for
Yeah,
years.
Fizban.
He's one of my kind.
You say Zifnab is one of your kind? That's strange. He said that he was the last on the planet. Although that doesn't really make any sense either, because there are humans everywhere. Come to think
Fizban
of
the
it,
Fabulous.
much of what he says doesn't make sense.
Fabulous.
One thing he's been adamant about is keeping out of the way of the adults. He claims that they'll keep him away from us. Would you do that?
Sounds like a predator. Wasn't someone saying a predator? Yeah, you did. Analgram. I bet Analgram is I can guarantee Analgram is some sort of online service. Send an Analgram.
Why would I do that?
The other adults claim that we should stop
Oh
listening
yeah,
to
was
him,
he the other
that he's
white
a bad
mage?
influence. The things he says about
Did
racial
Fizban-
harmony are compost. I can't believe that.
Was he a white mage?
Much of what he says makes sense, at least when he's coherent. You saved my life, but I can't let you near him if you try to keep
Must
him away
be.
from us. Would you do that?
Of course not. He sounds harmless enough.
But he's really powerful,
I'm
right?
so glad. I would really like you to meet him. He does the most spectacular tricks.
There's another
Even when
powerful
we don't
mage in
understand half
Dragonlance.
of what he says, he's always entertaining. If you'd like, I can lead you to the meeting place. There's a gathering tonight.
Oh no, that's Forgotten Realms. That's Forgotten Realms I'm thinking of now. Okay. Baldur's Gate. That's Elminster. Alright. Wait, I'm not ready to go yet. I want more information. Spoiler alert? What do you mean? What did I say? You weren't wrong? What? Yeah, he's a powerful mage. How's it a spoiler? Scared me. You don't know that till later? Oh, on Dragonlance? Oh. I want to ask more questions.
Wait a second.
Certainly.
What is this place called?
What is this place?
This is the maw. Called that because anything that goes in gets swallowed up. It's a sheer drop, ringed by trees on all sides. The only way to the bottom is straight down. It's an evil place. I'll never go near it again.
It's not evil, just fucking gravity.
You're at my service, eh?
Yes, sir. I'll do anything within reason. Answer any questions you may have. You look new to this land. I'll be glad to help you out.
You the Prince of Elves?
You're the Prince of the Elves?
Yes, I am heir to the throne. My father is the ruler of all elves on Priam. If he knew what I had done, I'd never see the light of outdoors again.
Do you know anything about a big, ancient building? It has a door with 3 symbols on it.
An ancient building?
How do you not know about
I'm not
this?
sure what you're talking about. Perhaps the wizard can help you. He's been around forever.
Okay, guys, ready to meet Zifnab or Fizban?
Very well. Let's be off. I'll accompany you to this gathering of yours.
Very good. The meeting should be fun, even though I didn't get the staff. Please follow me.
He wanders off into a shaded grove to the southeast. Let's save the game in case Fizban kills us. Can we go down to the maw? Jump down, should we jump into the maw? Do it! A running start launches you into the bottomless pit. After a few minutes of weightlessness, you see the dark ground rushing toward you. Briefly, you wonder what runs through someone's mind when they hit bottom. A very sharp stick. Dead. Okay. You went southeast? As you stroll into the clearing, you notice the children scurrying around, preparing the area. Some gather wood for a fire pit. Ghost emote. The remainder relax around the pit and the ground or on a log nearby.
He's just upset because his girlfriend is coming and he didn't get the golden staff to impress her.
Ooh. Prince claps on the log looking miserable. Others glare at him as they do their work. They say nothing. The small girl carrying my doll said that. Okay. Where's Fizban? What are these ghost emotes? I can't mouse over him. Where are they? Oh. Okay. Let us look at the child.
Don't worry, it's dead.
What the hell
No line dug
happened?
in it. Lucky for us.
What? A couple of boys approach the fire pit carrying a cumbersome papery hive. They dip into the hole. When the hive strikes the ground, the crash causes the others to jump back. Don't worry, it's dead, okay.
You don't know the half of it. My cousin tried to light one up when live bugs were still using it. You should have seen him afterward. He almost died.
Seen him afterward. He almost died.
Well, it's better than carting around a bunch of wood. These hives burn better than anything I've ever seen, and they're much lighter. Besides,
remember,
I've kept
huh?
my eye on this one for the last week.
Probably wasn't that
It's
cool
as
then.
dead as dead gets.
What are these kids doing? Why did they put a hive there? Let's look at the elf child. Okay. What is this kid doing back here? Look at this kid. The group consists of a number of children. You can't count exactly how many because you keep losing track as they run in and out of the foliage. Their ages vary from very young to early teens. You're surprised to see the group contains both elves and humans. Heap of combustibles grow higher as the children pile on twigs and dead branches. That seems very suspect. Wait, did this just change again? This just changed again. What the hell's going on here? Wait, it just changed again! It's an old papery hive, looks very flammable. One sprinkle dry moss. This is weird. This is weirding me out. That it just keeps on updating. What? There's another clearing so shaded by overhanging branches that is much darker. What? Okay, as child strikes a piece of flint against a flat rock she holds. That's just a weird transition there. Immediately the hive explodes into the flame and the children applaud. Great, what do we do now? I'm scared, I wanna save. What if Fizzban kills me? He might be a murderer. Okay, let's just look at the campfire. The fire slowly eats away at the papery hive line. I'm not used to looking at things causing the game to progress. It's strange to me. They begin to chatter excitedly about something. With a pop, a hot ember leaps from the fire and lands nearby. A few children giggle at it, but leave it where it lies. Let's pick up the ember. Look at the ember. It's pebble-sized but red hot. Let's pick it up. Take the ember. Ow, hot. Once you get to the concept to register, you quickly drop the ember back on the ground. Okay, let's cost. Wait, am I gonna seriously cast cold on this? Why would I want to pick up a cold ember? You cast a spell on the ember. It sizzles and darkens. Just then, the fire pops out and another ember flies out right on top of the previous one. Are you kidding me? All right. Let's use our bread on it. Put the bread slice on the ember. You hear some rustling from the bushes. Immediately, the children's chatter stops. All eyes turn toward the sound. Is it Zifnab or Fizzban? Oh no, it's a pretty young human woman. Steps lithely from the branches. She's dressed in hunting leathers, but carries herself regally. A golden sword is strapped to her waist, and a flute is strung around her neck. She utters no words when she sees everyone looking at her, and instead walks to the log and sits down. She attempts to act unperturbed, though it's obvious she's uncomfortable with the attention. As soon as the woman arrived, the elven prince became entranced. His mouth drops open and he goes. When she sat down, he seemed torn between wanting to speak to her and wanting to run very far away. Now he appears to have arrived at a compromise, sitting in place and staring at her. What up, girl? Let's go hit on her in front of him. Let's go mac on her in front of him. I'm gonna totally do that. She's very pretty. She's dressed in hunting leathers, hardly the finery you expect for royalty. Occasionally she fingers the golden sword at her waist and pipes a quick melody on the flute. It was like fingers the sword on her waist. It's just a weird thing to do. All right, let's go mac on her in front of we're gonna mac on her.
Even though you look to be human, I don't know you, and I don't speak to people I don't know.
Well, fuck you. Fuck that bitch. All right. Hey, I want the fucking gold sword, man.
Hello, good sir.
Oh my god, so much dialogue. What the fuck kind of flute is that? Oh, I didn't see it. Like this? It's a flute. All right, oh, it's in her chest. So this princess is the girl you're crazy about?
So this princess is the girl you're crazy about, huh?
Oh, yes, that's her.
A head of wings?
I'd give anything just to have a simple
Just
conversation
talk to her.
with her. On the few occasions she actually listens to me, I stumble over my words until I'm flat on my face. She just gives me that frown of hers and looks away. I'll never get her to take me seriously.
Drink some booze first.
Do you think your girl would give me her sword if I ask her nicely?
That sounds so weird.
Give you her sword? Never. It's her most valuable possession. She'd die before she gave it to anyone.
Well, we're gonna have to kill her.
Well then, do you think she'd do me a favor if I asked her?
I can't say, but I've never seen her be nice to anyone she didn't know well.
It's like me.
If she liked me better, I'd be happy to ask
I'm
her
nice to
for
people.
you. Maybe someday.
Okay, what do you need?
What exactly do you need to court this
Where's Sifnab?
First, I need the golden staff of rulership. She'll regard me as an equal if I hold it. But even if I gain her respect with the staff, There's no guarantee she'll like me very much unless I can give her something nice. Something as pretty as she is. Then, once she's feeling kindly towards me, I'll need something to keep me from stumbling all over my words. I can never figure out anything to say.
Don't forget, you gotta be her type. Women have this thing called type. And if you ain't it, you fucked. Alright, sorry, Elven boy. Tell me about this staff.
Tell me about this staff.
I've already told you almost everything I know about it. Though I know that I'll never again go into the maw after it. Once was enough. And usually more than enough because you're not around to talk about it afterwards.
They have types. Foreign concept to us men. Let's see. What is it? Okay, I know, but
Tell me about this pretty thing.
I don't know. I need something nice. Something pretty. Something that girls like.
What about
There
marmalade?
must be something like that around here somewhere.
On a bread slice.
Tell me about the right words.
The
I have
right
trouble
words.
enough speaking to her without trying to sound romantic. I know that if I try, I'll end up stumbling all over myself. I need a script of some sort.
Oh boy. I'll tell you what, why don't you try roses are red, violets are blue. You're real nice. Oh my god.
I'll tell you what. Why don't you try roses are
Oh my
red, violets are
God.
blue, you're real nice, and I'm stuck on you.
Even I could come up with something better than that.
Wrecked.
How long does the gathering go on?
For quite a while. Zifnab sometimes leaves and returns a few times in an
Cringe.
evening. We use his comings and goings
I'm glad I
as
didn't
an
have to read
excuse
that.
to socialize and play games. We only leave if we start to get really tired.
When is Zifnab going to show up?
Who knows? Zifnab is anything but predictable. He will be here sometime
Oof.
today.
Woogie
When
woogie
exactly is
doggy.
anybody's guess.
Woogie woogie doggy. Alright. What's that thing?
What is that thing in the fire?
That's the hive of some nasty stinging bugs we have around here. It's completely deserted. Otherwise, we'd be up to our necks in angry flying insects. They don't take well to their homes being lit on fire.
Yeah, who does?
Thanks, Prince. I'll speak with you later.
Sure, I'm not going anywhere.
Let's talk to this kid. Oh, I gave you a doll and you're ignoring me? So she wants something pretty? Give her a flower. Give her some flowers.
I can't see how this would help.
Okay, give her some shears.
I can't.
Give her the marmalade bread slice.
I can't see.
I'm gonna give her the fucking marmalade bread slice.
I don't really have any use for that.
Here's some flowers, girl. You wanna go off somewhere? Leave this, this is skedaddle. Leave this scene.
No, thank you. I cannot accept presents from strangers.
See, it's a present. Fucking take it.
I can't.
The conversation dies suddenly. You look around to determine the cause and notice that everyone is staring at the disc in the ground. What disc on the ground? It has started to glow and is getting brighter every moment. That marmalade mountain slice is gonna live in here. I know. A fountain of white fire bursts in the disc. It rises into the air. Wow. Zifnab, be tall, son! Whipping and spinning about with a flash. The font disappears, replaced by a somewhat confused-looking man dressed in a white long robe. As he smooths his brushes his garb, you dive around a bush. Fiznab, this is fun. As he smooths and brushes his garb, you dive around a bush out of sight. There's no mistaking it. The man is Sartan, so he's a Sartan, huh? And you don't want to scare him away too soon.
Welcome, my little friends. It's time for the Zifnab Show. I hope you're all comfortable. I seem to be without my beautiful assistant. Always liked her outfits, although I couldn't figure out how she kept from catching cold.
Yeah,
Well,
Zifnab,
we'll have to
remember?
make do without her. I hope you've all been thinking over what we talked about last time. I know you're just dying to philosophize about racial harmony.
Yeah, that's the anagram. You heard me before. I must.
Magic, 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 magic.
All right.
Magic, magic,
Hold on there.
What? Yes.
magic, magic.
I can't read the.
Whoa! Yes, I know that the races living in conflict is very tragic. That's why we're going to talk about it.
Okay. Yeah, he's a befuddled wizard. I know.
No, we want to see some magic.
Oh, magic! You want to see magic? Let's see. Any of you have a $50 bill? No? How about 100? Put that coin away, son. This trick only works with the high denomination.
Okay. Removes a batter hat and fingers a hole in the tip. Inspired, he flips it upside down and says, wait.
Hey, Rocky, watch me pull a rabbit out of my hat.
He reaches inside and after rummaging around for a
rabbit go to? I could have sworn I had a rabbit in my hat. Maybe it was bats in my belfry.
Okay. You stare open-mouthed at the outlandish figure. Without question, this Sifnap is a Spartan. Sartan, but he's nothing like you envisioned. He seems harmless enough, perhaps even a little mad, but do you know how powerful the Sartan were? Best just to observe. The purpose of this whole act could be to lull any potential enemies into underestimating them.
Well, let me try a real showstopper.
Yeah.
What was that spell? It always gets everyone's attention. Feather fall? No.
He would do this in Dragonlance, right? Feather fall, direwall, fireball.
Wait, it'll come to me.
We read these books. Anyone else here read Dragonlance growing up? I can't read it, so. Okay, he stands in place, contemplating spell, sound like dance, children don't mind. Oh, he doesn't talk. They turn to each other and talk. Obviously used to these lapses. Time passes and in your crouched position, your leg starts to cramp. Involuntarily, you shift your weight. The movement shakes the bush, you use as cover, and attracts the Sartan's attention. Another reader.
Is that a new little friend I see back there? Come on up here. Every new friend gets to grab a handful of pennies from the jar. My, you're a tall bugger, aren't you? Wait a moment, you're not a child. In fact, you're not even from Pryan. You're a patron.
We're a patron. That's our race. We're not human, we're patron. We're like confined to like a labyrinth. I don't know. The white robe Zifnap wears whips around as he whirls back towards the disc in the ground. We can do the thing. He traces a rune. Oh, we're not gonna talk to him. Construct into the air. The spell floats until the white disc and appears to catch fire. You charge him, but before you reach the disc, he has disappeared to whatever the spell has taken him. We must have been, patrons must have been bad guys. Aren't they mad at me that he disappeared? What am I, oh, there's a disc right here. The white disc has been embedded in the ground. The surface is smooth and it's how it goes with magic. Well, let's identify the disc. Wait, you can make your own spell. This is a magical ability to transport someone instantaneously to another disc. Its twin, wherever it may be. The magic is ignited by the simple spell of transportation. Do I know this spell? Oh, I do know this spell. Wait, where did it say that? I missed it. Huh. What do I do with this ember here? Oh, I can use the shell on the ember. Take the ember with the shell. Yay, you scoop up the hot ember with the shell. Now let's put the marmalade juice in the shell with the ember in it. You smear a little marmalade in on it. Aw. Yeah. Hey, let's fuck with the girl here. Oh, use the magic on the flute? Can I make the flute hot? She's gonna get all hot and bothered. The princess jumps up for a moment, but then seems to remember herself and sits back down. Fortunately, this spell wasn't powerful enough to actually do any damage. Let's make her cold. Let's make her all shivery. She's gonna be all shivery. Leviosa, not Leviosa? I don't... Did I say Levi? Is this a reference? The princess edges towards the fire, that's it. Anyway, let's go teleport ourselves. That's it? That's all I thought it'd be a more complicated spell. Harry Potter joke? Oh, I bet Queenie got that. Oh, Queenie's not here. She missed the Harry Potter reference. She'll be sad. You weave the spell in the air. It floats slightly over to the disc. It strikes and an explosion of light obscures everything. Did you read Harry Potter? I didn't read Harry Potter. Eventually the light fades. I didn't see the movies really either. But I saw a little bit, whatever. What reappears? I read all the books? Okay. You probably told me before, sorry. Your surroundings are completely altered. The only thing that remains is a disc. but its color has changed to black. The base of a massive branch, shielded by leaves, is home to the dragon. A dragon. The branch extends over the chasm between the trees. You appear on the wide branch. The somewhat weather-beaten Sartan stands in front of you. Behind him, you notice a gigantic reptile. Something you heard stories about and never seen a dragon.
Hello, patron. Before you do anything rash, I must inform you that we are both under the watchful eye of my pet dragon.
He turns to present a monstrous reptilian form. Stretched out behind him, Zipnab looks concerned and kicks the dragon's tail.
Wake up, you stupid dragon! I've got a boogie at 12 o'clock! Unfriendly fire! Traitor in our midst!
Slowly, the dragon opens its huge eye and regards you. The look it gives you says, I know he's a little excitable, but he's mine. Touch him and you'll answer to me. What kind of look does that look like? Bogey. Then it closes the eye and starts snoring. This music sounds like it'd be fun if we mix it a bit. I love this effect. The effect is called Make Music Sound Like Shit effect.
Whenever I really need him, does he help out? No, he sleeps. It's enough to make someone go out and get a cat.
Or better, yeah.
Well, since you're already in my home, I might as well be hospitable. Coffee, tea, a push off of the branch?
Push off of the branch? Who are you?
Who are you?
I'm Cortex, the thinking machine.
Wait, is that,
No,
what reference is that?
That's not it. I knew a moment ago. Oh, that's right. I'm James Bond, Agent 007. I've got a license to kill, so you'd better keep your distance.
Okay.
Somewhere I have a lighter that can obliterate half a continent. Either that or take your picture.
Half a continent. Should we say what? Or no, you're not? How about what?
What? Something wrong with you? I told you, I'm Bond, James Bond. I don't think this boy's playing with a full deck.
No, you're not. You're Zipnab, the children told me.
Haha, that's just my cover.
You sound sure of
You
picnic.
a fool, huh? Can't blame you. I'm the best in the business.
Oh yeah, Leviosa's from Harry Potter, right? I remember that. Anyway, I'm now clicked. Okay.
Quit fooling around. I know you're Zipnab. Although what kind of name Zipnab is, I'm not sure.
Oh yeah? Well, what kind of name is Haplo?
How'd you know my name's Haplo?
How'd you know my name is Haplo?
Your name is Haplo? Glad to meet you. I'm Zipnab.
Grabs your hand and pumps it up and down. Firm handshake. You didn't answer my question.
You didn't answer my question. How'd you know my name is Haplo?
Why, you just told me when you introduced yourself. You'd better start paying attention to the conversation if you're gonna learn anything.
Try to keep it together, Sartan. I need some information.
Well, let's see. I have a piece of microfilm lodged in my inner ear from my smuggling days, but I can't really talk about
What
that.
is that reference?
How about the weather? Pretty sunny, huh? Actually, talking about the weather isn't quite as interesting when it's always the same.
Give me one good reason why I shouldn't blow you away. I don't think we know how to blow him away, but let's say that.
Give me one good reason why I shouldn't blow you away.
If you so much as look at me wrong, my dragon will find out what
You
you're
missed a Harry
made
Potter
of
reference
and decorate
in
the
chat,
tree
Queenie.
with it.
But this is an obvious reference that I just missed because I'm dumb. We're talking to Zipnab, who says his real name's James Bond. He's James Bond 007. Welcome
Why are
back.
you talking to the children about racial harmony?
The races have never been closer to tolerating each other, especially the children. If I can impress upon them the importance of peace, they may achieve unification.
You refer to the unification. What exactly is that?
You've referred to the unification. What exactly is it?
The unification, that's the racial harmony I've been talking about. When all the races come together and are capable of living with each other, the worlds are key to open their resources to the Mensch, wake up the sleeping Sartan, and ready the realm for the interconnection.
Okay.
Each world set up its own test to determine when the unification occurred. When the Mensch figured out the way into the Citadel, when they worked together to enter it, they will have unified. This was supposed to happen in every realm. After all of them were ready, the Council was supposed to complete the sundering by interconnecting the realms. The new society would begin. But it's been so long. Far too long. Something went wrong.
Wrong! What do you think went wrong?
What do you think went wrong with the plan?
We took on too much ourselves. We were gods, and we were infallible. I warned Sama that we should wait. There were alternatives, but he didn't listen. He was full of his dream.
Sifnap sit up in space, lost in a world of boo boo baba.
What is this dragon?
He's my pet dragon.
Pet dragon.
I met him shortly after I came to Pryan. He took a liking to me, so I decided to adopt him. He told me that he embodies good in the wave.
In the wave?
Doesn't make any sense to me. If he's supposed to be the personification of good, then he wouldn't be so lazy.
Is that a reference to? Oh, never mind.
That dragon is the embodiment of good?
I know.
He's a green dragon.
Believe, isn't it? Especially since he didn't.
Green dragons are usually evil.
Are you implying that I'm evil?
Of course not. Are you inferring that you are evil? That may be important. We might be on the verge of a breakthrough. A few more sessions and we'll be able to make some serious progress
It's just
on your complex.
It's something in the story world.
What's the wave?
You know, it's when a portion of the audience lifts their arms, followed by another portion, then another, until it completes a full circle around the stadium. No, wait, that's different. The wave is a little harder to explain.
Remember the wave?
Reality is balanced. Good and evil can never be more powerful than each other. When that happens, the wave compensates. The dragon was created a long time ago in response to something else. Something very evil.
Did you guys have to read a book called The Wave in school? I remember I had to read a book called The Wave. It was like one of those 1984-ish books. Or like, I don't know, it's funny, they make you read. Yeah. It's like one of those like Better New World 1984-ish books. Do you know what the evil thing was?
Do you know what the evil thing was?
Is, my good man, is. Since my dragon here is still around, you must assume that his evil counterpart is still around as well. I have my theories as to its form, but it's such a depressing subject.
Yeah, the wave. It's something about in some school. I don't know, I don't remember.
Enough. Let's talk about something else.
All right. How about those Steelers?
Go car.
All the way?
How about those Steelers? Where are the other Sartan?
Where are the other Sartan?
I don't know.
11th grade.
Have you seen them? I figured they've been hiding from me all this time.
How'd you get to 11th grade? Don't you have to read books before?
Joke. I turn my back for a couple
I guess you don't have to
years,
read them
take
all,
a
though.
little moonlight stroll, and they all go away. Well, it's not funny.
Where do you think they could be hiding?
Where do you think they could be hiding?
Well, I left them in the Citadel when I went for a walk. I assumed that they'd be along, but they never came. I haven't seen them since.
I found a bunch of dead ones.
I found a group of them on Arianis. They were in crystal coffins.
Of course they were. The unification has yet to take place on Arianis. When it does, the coffins will open and the Sartan will come out to help the Mensch.
But they're dead.
No, you don't understand.
I
did something there and the coffins opened. All of the Sartan were dead.
I didn't say you could...
They're dead? All dead? How did it happen? How could it happen? You did this, patron, didn't you? Somehow your race has struck back and killed us. Admit it!
I didn't. That's right, you Sartan scum. Don't you think this will kill you? I bet you'll die if you click this one. Oh, I don't want to have to go through the...
You're wrong, Zifnab. One of my missions is to find out where the Sartan disappeared to. If the Sartan are dying off, it's not of my doing.
Ah, of course. Your people were imprisoned when this happened. You couldn't have had anything to do with it.
A third enemy.
There's something else out
There's
there.
something else out there.
Why are you here?
I don't know why I'm here exactly. Even though our policy is non-interference when it comes to the unification, I felt I had to help it along. It's been so long and the Mensch have never been so close as they are now.
How long have you been here? Alone?
I'm not alone. I've got my dragon, I've got the children. I don't need more than that. But it seems like a long time since I've seen any of my people. A long time.
Just saying, you could do book reports without reading the whole book.
Let's talk about something else. You're obviously uncomfortable with this subject.
Suit yourself.
Where is Priam's seal piece?
Ah, the seal piece. Your lord needs it, huh? You know, there are better uses for it than what he intends.
What do you know about my lord?
Oh, nothing. I'm sure he's a wonderful fella. Life of the party kind of guy. Am I right?
Info dump.
I bet he could show me a card trick or two.
How do you know what my lord intends?
What do patron lords usually intend after they've escaped from thousands of years of imprisonment? You think maybe he wants to conquer the realms, reform the world to enslave the masses? No, nobody's that antisocial.
What uses?
Interested? Well, back in the old days, we had plans for those pieces. Big plans. Plans that make other plans look really small. Really huge plans. And important, woo-wee! You don't get any more important than those plans. That's how we made plans in the old days. Big and important.
Okay, well.
Well, what were your plans?
What plans?
Don't try and throw me off track. Where is it?
All right, don't get in a huff. Where did we put that
It's
piece?
in the Citadel, right?
Something to put it in? Oh, that's right. It's in the Citadel.
I know what the Citadel is. I know how to get into it.
How do I get in?
That's a toughie. No one can get in. In fact, it was designed to keep everyone out. I certainly don't think any exceptions were made for angry patrons. Of course, after the unification,
Quit patronizing me.
could just walk right through the front door.
Yeah, you need the fucking thingy dings.
You mean I'll have to make all of the races get along before I can get that door open?
That would be a tall order.
It's not quite that difficult.
Well, on Earth.
We set up a test to detect when the races started to get along. We gave each a symbol. A golden sword to the humans.
There's a one big issue with this test
the
here.
elves, and a golden hammer to the dwarves. If a representative from each race places their symbol upon the door to the Citadel at the same time,
okay, never mind.
it will open. The three races must do it together. One man with all the symbols wouldn't be able to open the door.
I was gonna say, like, it doesn't, like, someone could just kill everybody and take, or one race could just kill the other races. But I guess not.
Where are all of those symbols?
They certainly didn't take quite the care of them that we hoped they would. Only the humans still revere their symbol, but they look on it as a symbol of leadership instead of its actual meaning, the humans' role in a new integrated society. Every human leader carries it. It gives them the authority to rule. I believe the current holder is the young princess who occasionally comes to my gatherings.
Uh-huh.
The elves threw their staff into a local pit called the Maw.
Dumbasses.
Lost for generations. I don't know how the
Where are the dwarves at? We haven't seen any dwarves yet.
The dwarves, straight-lined, practical thinkers that they are, took one look at the hammer, decided that it was the most inferior hammer they'd ever seen, and stuck it deep in their weapons vault. I don't think they even remember that they have it.
Isn't there any other way to get in the Citadel?
Well, let's see. A spell might help you out. Maybe if you blew down a wall or something. There's one spell I remember.
Tire wall?
What was it? Tire wall, liar, storm? I can't seem to recall.
What, the
oh,
firewall?
Well, sorry, I couldn't help.
I don't know which well. Wait, what spell is that reference?
Didn't you come from there? How'd you get out?
Getting out is not the same thing as getting in. In fact, they're two entirely different things. Yin and yang, night and day.
Firewalls from you, oh yeah. With that, Zifnab removes his hat, squints at it, pounds on it until it looks worse than ever. Satisfied, replaces it on his head.
Tell me more about the Citadel itself.
Firewall, yep.
All right.
I remember that spell. Or flame wall. I know what the Citadel is.
All right.
That's a pretty open-ended question. The Citadel is a fortress.
I read about it.
Or it's a power station. Take your pick.
Oh my god. We know where the Citadel is. Fine.
How is the Citadel a fortress?
At present, that seems to be the only task that it accomplishes on a regular basis. All of its other functions were intended to come online following the
Online.
unification. Right now, the Citadel lies dormant. The Titans roam the forest. Everything waits on the unification. That's why I'm trying so
the
hard
Titans
to
can
convince
move?
the children to throw away their prejudices.
Oh my god, there's so much dialogue. Let's take a breath, Omni. I wanna grab a Coke, so I'll be right back. I'm gonna get up and move around, stretch.
Where is the Citadel?
Oh, it's that way, I think. You should be able to see it from the air in your flying ship. It's really big. Had to be, you know?
Titans? What are they?
The Titans are magical creatures created to operate the Citadel. We built them to last too. Big suckers, maybe 3 times your height, and powerful enough to rip up a small tree. Their appearance is a little unsettling. They don't have any eyes. Don't need them. We gave them enough magic to sense everything around them. In fact, they can sense things miles away when they're motivated enough.
Oops, my bad. Thank you. Well, thank you for welcoming me back. I'm back.
When we built this realm, we dumped them into the forest. Until the Citadel powered up, they had nothing to do. I think they went a little crazy.
I think they went a little crazy. Gives you a wink.
The Sartan, and they knew that the Citadel was important, but that's about it. Titans aren't the smartest creatures.
Oh fuck, too early. Come on. Fuck!
Somehow they found a Sartan relic. I think it was a crystal sculpture of some sort. Without purpose in their lives, they fixated on it. To them, I suppose it had religious significance, and to this day, they
Line noise.
Against all of our expectations, the Mensch actually encountered
Oh, that's where the dwarves are.
Dwarves moved into the area surrounding the Titans' forest. They understandably wandered in. The Titans reacted by defending their relic, and they drove the dwarves off, dragging their wounded behind them.
Oh no.
But dwarves are stubborn creatures, and they continue to live just outside of the forest. As long as they stay outside, the Titans leave them alone. The two races live in uneasy peace. The Titans notice nothing besides their artifact, and the dwarves leave it alone. Those dwarves are understandably nervous, living so close to their enemy.
They have weapons.
They keep a stock of weapons handy. I don't think they've actually pulled them out for years, but having them available makes them feel more secure.
Okay, America's nuclear weapon arsenal. What is the purpose of the Titans?
What exactly is the Titans' purpose? Why'd you make them?
The Citadel is a big place. It needed a lot of workers to keep it running smoothly. Instead of enslaving the Mensch or working the Citadel ourselves, we tailor-made a race to do it for us. We also designed them to protect the Citadel, and ironically, the Mensch as well. Somehow, they've perverted this defensive behavior to focus on the crystal artifact to the exclusion of everything else.
Isn't the Citadel the tower, or the mage's place or something? What's so?
Of course, their unnatural interest in this piece of Sartan refuse should disappear when the Citadel is open. The unification will trigger the imprinted behavior that will summon the Titans into the Citadel.
What was the name of the evil,
and they'll forget about everything in their previous lives.
the evil goddess in Dragonlance? Wasn't it like Takesis or something? Takesis? Remember? The evil queen? Or an evil goddess? The goddess of evil? No, not Tiamat. Tiamat's in is Tiamat in Dragonlance? That's also a traditional. I don't know. That's D&D. Dragonlance. It's pulp fantasy. Right now I'm reading the Stormlight archive. Written by Brian Sanderson. A little more vanilla than I like to do. It's pretty good though. So far. I haven't read his books before. He's the guy that finished off the Wheel of Time when the writer died, and that turned me off from him. Just because of elitist reasons. But the I like the story so far is pretty cool. The is it Stormlight Archive? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Takesis. Yeah, Mistborn Trilogy's good. Yeah, this is his new one, I think. It's pretty good. It's like epic. So I like epic, of course. Yeah, I haven't read Mistborn though.
What's the Titan's magic sense like?
The Titans had to be given the power to sense the position of objects.
Zifnab knows so much. Then read,
This
Queen.
was principally for the operation
I've been reading.
and repair of the Citadel after it started working. Because they
I just
were
listen to
equipped with
audiobooks.
this sense, we decided not to give them eyes. They see better than you or I, and they track better than any scout, since they already know the location of something, even when they're away from it.
Just do it like when you're gonna go to bed. Just like read a book for 15 minutes and go to bed. There you go.
How is the Citadel a city?
We intended the Citadel to house everyone, the humans, the elves, and the dwarves, all together. Naturally, this couldn't happen until they learned to live peacefully among each other.
When you get into a book can't stop, well,
Empty and
worry about that later.
for
Just
the
start reading before bed. You know, you're pretty tired when you go to bed, right? So you'll be able to put it down.
How is the Citadel a power station?
Prian has a role in the hole.
In the
Owing
hole.
the
The hole.
Prian was
The
to
hole.
supply power to the other
Hole.
realm.
That's what she said.
Its 4
Hole.
suns
In the
produce
hole.
more than enough energy for
Hole.
itself and the other world. The Citadel was supposed to control the flow of energy from the suns through the Death Gate into the other world.
How is Kokor the only guy who's alive? Did someone die to line noise? Or is Kokor the only person who... Was he the only guy who did the boss fight? Or did someone die to line noise? Did someone die to line noise? Okay. I went in alone.
How about we talk about something else?
Suit yourself.
Where do you get these, yeah.
Where'd you get these transporter discs?
They're just something I picked up. Rather handy, don't you think?
Okay, Queenie.
I had to
I
plant
mean,
the
you
weight
know,
in the ground to
'cause you
keep
want
the
to.
children from
I know you
wandering
want to.
off with it. I wouldn't want to appear in the middle of the campfire. If I didn't have them, I'd have to rely on my pet dragon to take me everywhere, and getting him out of bed could blow a whole day. As far as I know, there's no other way back to the nearest tree.
Okay, bye.
I have had enough. Goodbye, Sartan.
Why do you sound
Well,
so
I can't say
angry?
I'm sorry to see you go, Haplo. But take care. You have many trials ahead of you. The fate of the world rests on your shoulders.
Been reading, Nikki? What are you reading? Let's save the game, and let's cast heat on the dragon. You cast a spell on the dragon, but it seems to shrug it off. Oh. Okay, let's cast heat on Zifnab.
You're sure making things hot for me, aren't you, patron? I'd return the favor if I could only remember the right spell. What was it? Hire more? Acquire all?
Acquire all? A fireball! Alright.
Now here I am trying to give you a warm reception and you're trying to cool me off. I should be doing that to you, you hot-headed patron.
Aw. Alright, I don't think... Oh, there's a branch. What's the branch do? Hey, can we use the nut on the branch? Aw. What does the branch do? Why is there a branch here? What does this down thing do? Oh, this is a new area. Stephen King? I love Mark Lawrence's books though. I just read The Girl in the Stars, whatever it's called. I forgot the name of the book. A Girl in the Stars? Whatever. Takes place in the same place as the Warrior Nun thing, the Red Sister trilogy. I assume it's only the first book out. He writes books pretty fast though. He gave me a like one time on one of my Twitter, on one of my tweets. I said I was reading his book and I couldn't put it down, and then like he liked my tweet. Even though I didn't add him or anything. I thought it was funny. He liked my tweet. I was like, oh, he liked my tweet. Wow. Wait, take the yellow flowers. Oh, here we go. Yeah, here's some real flowers. Take the blue flowers. Take the... Okay, now put the yellow flower in the blue flowers. Put them on this thing. Put them on the embers. What? Put them in the nut hole. Put them in the marmalade. The flowers are simply beautiful, enough to make any woman swoon. Whoa. The chasm between the two trees is too far to jump. What this? Okay. Girl in the Stars, yeah. He searches for mentions of himself. I think he might have had a assistant do it, because I noticed in his someone that he followed, this lady liked it. I think someone helps him out with that. I think he has someone who helps him out with that. Is your raising? Sure. You know, there's always that Malazan series if you want to be stuck away for a while. Don't you have that book? Do the spell in the air, and then we teleport. Yeah, you should smell the yellow flowers. Obviously, we want to give him the... What if we give him the wrong flowers? What happens? Here. Let's give him the wrong flowers. Does she hate him forever? Give the yellow flowers to... Yeah.
I can't see how...
What? Okay, give her this.
Thank you very much. I still need the golden staff of rulership. She'll only regard me as an equal if I hold it. After I've gained her respect with it, I can use these flowers to butter her up. Girls love pretty flowers.
Girls love pretty flowers. Is that true, girls?
Towards me,
Do you,
I'll need something to keep me from
do
stumbling
you,
all
or
over
you
my
probably,
words. I can never
Do you
figure out
love
anything
pretty
to say.
flowers? Slather her in butter. I wonder if we... So what do we do with this ember here? Hi, Maddie. Yeah, it's okay. He was also waiting for some wax to melt for his face. Wow. Should I be doing stuff with wax on my face? What? What do we do with this monkey? Should we give the monkey the ember? Why would I do that? Maybe... What do we do with this thing? Oh, we need to get the staff. All right, where's the staff at? Here. But how am I supposed to find the staff? Like, put the clothesline on the maw. I don't know. How do we think we get the staff? So the kid needs the staff? Also, where are the fucking dwarves at? Like, there's nowhere to go for the dwarves? Welcome back, man, yeah. Oh, what about up here? There's no other place to go to? Like, I think the Titans are blocking the way. The Titans are blocking the way to the dwarves. How can we get past the Titans? They said that they have a magical, they can sense magical objects, remember? So... Is there like a... I don't know, no, fuck you, the navigation is so fucked up in this map. Alright, there we go. Can I like give him the... no? What about the zinger? No? What about the yellow flowers? I don't know. I don't know what to do. Is there like a... Attack the Titans? Attack on Titan! Let's attack the Titans. Armed only with a rusty shear, you rush to the gigantic, immense, huge, invincible Titans. To your credit, you actually get in a couple of swipes before you find what it's like to be a smear, or before you find what it's like to be a smear in the ground. Aww. Oh wait, can I use the clothesline on the fucking branch back here? Like, I don't know, just put it on the... I can't? Come on! What do you do with this fucking branch? Shingeki? No, technically. What is this right here, this poetry? Oh. No, I don't think so. It won't let me do that. No, I can't take it. It's pretty permanent. So what do we do? What do we do with this monkey? Do we need branch fruit? I don't know. I don't know why it's a thing. I try to give him, he doesn't want it. Doesn't look like it's food. Let's go back in here. What's going on in here? Oh.
I've no time for you and your foolish...
Okay. Well, the staff's down here, but I can't get down here. Featherfall. Did we learn anything new, or?
Even though you look to be human, I don't...
Hello, good...
Where did he go?
What exact... First, I need the golden staff of... Where did who...
That flaming Sartan. You know, Zifnab.
I gave him a flower.
Thanks, Prince. Sure, I'm...